Hello everyone, welcome to Live Demon Sports on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by Washington County Hospital and Clinics, a top 10 critical access hospital in the nation. And welcome to the Fairway Meat and Grocery pregame show. I am Brady Barron, and alongside me is Joel Keller for tonight's game. It's the Washington Demons taking on the Tipton Tigers here tonight at Washington, Iowa. And Joel, what do we kind of see from both these teams coming into this one?
Coming into this one, Washington, they've been close to 500. They're 2-3 in their last 5 games. They had a tough loss on Friday against Fort Madison, where they're just kind of back and forth for a lot of the game. They had a chance at the end there, but not able to pull through it. And Tipton, on the other hand, they've won 4 of their last 5. They lost their last game before break, but came back, bounced back win one-handedly against Wilton. And so it's kind of a tale of two cities here, with Washington kind of struggling recently, and Tipton, they're on a roll.
Yeah, Joel, you mentioned that Wilton game. They won 53-32 in that one. So like you said, big victory there. Now, last time out for Washington, turnovers towards the end of the game, that was kind of the story at the end of the game there.
It really was. Washington had a chance to tie it up there at the end. They had Oakley Saboski wide open in the corner for 3 in transition. They were down 3. The ball just got overthrown, went out into the stands, and the turnover pretty much shifted things all Fort Madison's way, and free throws down the stretch for Fort Madison ended things there for Washington.
Yeah, you said into the stands, almost lost a drum set on that one, Joel. Then in that one, the Demons, they battled back after a slow start, though.
They really did, and the first 4 minutes of the game, there's no points scored, but Washington kind of couldn't really shake the scoring issues until the second half of the game. So if they can come out today and get going how they were in the second half, that's going to prove a lot here early on. And it's always hard to play from behind. So come back from behind, it's always good to be ahead. So that's going to be a key for Washington today. Getting
off to a fast start is critical. But let's switch gears now to Tipton a little bit, Joel. They're a young team.
They are. They've got 1 senior on the team, and 3 sophomores lead them in scoring. You got Ella Hine, Jordan Schmidt, and Avery Bolger. And then they also are a really good rebounding team with that youth. Zoe Holstein, she's a junior, but she gets 9.7 rebounds per game, and she really gives a big advantage there to Tipton on rebounding, and that kind of spreads team-wide. Tipton's got 34 rebounds per game. Washington only 23 so far.
Yeah, you mentioned they're a young team. They're a well-rounded team. 5 players score over 7 points for this Tipton team, so they're going to get the ball around. They're going to spread it around a little bit.
They are, and that's going to be a big point for Tipton. Obviously, you want to score the most points. It's the whole point of the game, right?
What?
But Washington, they've had a lot of trouble here in the past couple games scoring a lot of points. So if Tipton can get this thing up to 40, 50 points, they're going to be in really good position to take down Washington here at Washington.
Yeah, you mentioned that. If we look at scoring average, the Demons, they score just about 38 points per game, while if you look over at the Tigers, they're at about 46. So pretty decent discrepancy there between those two teams in the scoring department.
Yeah, and that's going to show here early on. And one way that Washington can combat that is if they can force some turnovers. Tipton's been pretty loose with the ball so far this year. They've averaged about 22 turnovers per game. So if Washington can take advantage of that, get started with forcing turnovers, getting that hot start, and get control of this game, that's going to be some good signs for what's to come later on.
Yeah, that's right, Joel. If we look at another metric here that just speaks to Tipton's ability to get the ball around to a lot of players, they average just about 12 assists per game. So they're really swinging that rock around, like you said, and it'll be key if the Demons are able to get their hand on that ball a little bit as they're swinging it around.
It really will. And Washington, we mentioned they've had their struggles too with turnovers, but 16, better number than 22 for turnovers per game. So Washington is going to look to jump those lanes, and they're going to look to take care of the ball, and if they do that, things are going to be looking good for them.
For Washington, Addie Long leads them in steals with 2.2 per game, so look to maybe see if she can get her hand on a couple of those passes and force some turnovers for this one. But you've been watching the Fairway Meat and Grocery pregame show on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. We'll have tip-off coming up in just a few.
Hills Bank is a bank of people
who are willing to go the extra mile.
We find sincere ways to connect with those we serve.
Hills Bank is banking on human connections.
Fairway is the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouth-watering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Hey, this is Matthew Roeder, owner of Roeder Epoxy. I'm excited for the opportunity to help you turn your ordinary floors into extraordinary floors. Garages, basements, patios, offices, I'm ready to go to work for you. Roeder Epoxy and online at roederepoxy.com.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kielder my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Welcome back to Live Demon Sports on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by Washington County Hospitals and Clinics. Starting it off for the Demons tonight, the junior Addie Long, junior Addison Miller, junior Oakley Sabaski, freshman Reagan Miller, and sophomore Sarah Berdo. For the Tigers, sophomore Ella Hine, sophomore Avery Bolger, sophomore Peyton Dadlow, junior Zoe Holstein, and junior Storm Snyder. It'll be Berdo and Holstein, I believe, in the center circle. Tips up, and it'll go the Tigers' way. Tigers coming the other way. Quick pass to shots up, no good. Shot there by Bolger. Off target, but now Addie Long will bring it the other direction.
Quick rebound there for the Demons. It's good to see from them. Getting that rebound advantage early on would be pretty big.
Sabaski, at top of the key, swings it around to Miller. Miller to Berdo. Back to Miller. Demons moving the ball around the perimeter. Ooh, dribbles it off her own foot, it looks like. That'll be a turnover going the Tigers' direction, Joel.
Yeah, the Demons, they just got stuck on that far side of the court, and the trap there by the Tigers just made it hard for them to get things moving.
Well-timed trap there. Dadlow running the offense for the Tigers. Takes a screen. Thought about shooting it there, but no. Shoots at that time, three is off target from Snyder. Messy rebound there, but the Demons end up with it.
It's messy or clean, doesn't matter. They all count.
That's right. Long dribble to a corner, nowhere to go. Gets it to Berdo on the outside. Off the cut, passes tipped away by a Tiger, and it'll be a jump ball on the ground. Looked like that was Snyder, getting her hand on the ball there, forcing that jump ball.
Yeah, so the start of the game is actually the opposite of what we were talking about. Demons attacking the boards and Tipton. They're forcing turnovers there. That one almost was a turnover. The held ball, though, keeping it on this side of the court.
Inbound almost short on that one to Miller, but she reels it in. Sabaski behind the three-point line where she earns her money. Ooh, tough pass there, almost clicked off. And there'll be a shot clock violation. The Demons unable to get anything rolling on that possession.
Yeah, Tipton's, they're closing off the interior. They're making it hard for the Demons to attack. So the Demons really need to focus on starting to attack, starting to get some cuts going inside to get this offense flowing.
Hines swings it around to Bolger, back up top. Swinging it around the perimeter now are the Tigers. Skip pass, cross court, out of bounds, just a little too high there for the 5'5" Dadlow.
It's a dangerous pass right there. I mean, almost across most of the court, and 90% of the time that's not going to work. And right there's one of them.
Demons looking to get something rolling here. Back in the hands of Addie Long. Addie Long takes a deep three, bounces off the back iron. Ball bounces around a bit, but ends up with the Tigers. Rebound there by Snyder.
I like the idea for a three there. Just get a shot up. That was the first one so far of the game, but don't necessarily need to take one 5 feet off, Just take a step up, find a little better three-point shot.
Might have been NBA range on that one.
Yeah, pretty close, but I do like the aggressiveness looking for that shot.
They got Berdo on a foul there. A couple on that last possession going through the body in the post there on the entry pass. So now the Tigers will inbound. For the box look.
Kendall Hendrickson coming in for the Demons.
There you go. She started last time out. Nice entry pass, and the shot is good there by Zoe Holstein. Hendrickson, baseline J, blocked on that end by Holstein on that one. Sabaski back to Hendrickson. Hendrickson now at the top of the key. Tries to get an entry pass to Long, but Bounces off some Tigers and falls out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a tough pass there to get, and really the Demons are lucky that hit off the hands there of the Tigers. There's Avery Bulger down there getting a hand on it before it went out of bounds.
Berardo tried to put something up on the block. I think she might have got blocked there, and Hendrickson got the rebound, but she was out of bounds at the same time.
Yeah, he said just coming over, playing out of bounds there for a little bit.
She was coming off the inbound there. Didn't quite fully make it back in. Tigers on the other way now. Up to Hine. Another entry pass. Both these teams trying to cut off of a pass and attack the basket, and the entry passes have been a little all over the place so far.
Yeah, they really have. Both teams really need to clean up those passes if they want their offenses to start moving.
Holstein screening there for Snyder. Back to Holstein on the pick and roll. Ball's off target though, and the Demons will come up with it. Long the other way. Attacking the basket, going all the way, drawing the foul on the shot. Natty Long will go to the line.
Now that's some good aggressiveness. I was talking about that three-pointer, deep three, maybe not the best move there, but how I like the aggressiveness, that's how you turn that aggressiveness to a good shot. You just attack the rack, force a foul, or they got the foul on the floor.
You called it before the shot,
yep.
Yeah.
So no shots coming up, but that's how you attack a team on the offensive side, especially if you can't get anything going passing-wise to the interior.
Well, the Tigers just clogging everything up there on the inbound play, but Demons able to get it inbound safely eventually.
That was a good pass from Addison Miller, leading Henrik out there.
Baseline J from Berardo, short off the iron. Tigers corral it, almost gets it poked away by Sabaski, but they reel it in. They got Hine open for three, and she shoots and is short. The way the net moved, I thought that almost went in, Joel. Had me for a second.
A little trippy from up here.
Calling a foul on Hine. So it'll stay Demon ball. Checking in now for the Demons, Lauren Hendrickson. So both the Hendricksons in now.
In their last game against Fort Madison, it was Lauren Hendrickson who really helped get this offense going. Both the Hendricksons did a really good job with that. So now having them both come up off the bench and another 4 minutes to start the game where they've struggled to score, this is going to help them.
Elbow jumper from Long is long. They traded a set of sisters for a set of sisters there on that one. The Millers are out, and now the Hendricksons are in.
Good catch, Brady.
Oh, trust me, I'm paying attention. I got to keep the names straight. Pass is a little high there, but there's a foul previously to the pass. A little bit of a shove action. That'll be Kendall Hendrickson's first, and she was in a bit of foul trouble last game, Joel.
Yeah, she's got to stay out of that foul trouble. One of the key players here for this team to get their offense going. So,
no subs yet for the Tigers. Operating this. Oh, excuse me, one sub for the Tigers. Jordan Schmidt worked her way into the ball game. She was in the far corner and missed it. Demons take over. Hendrickson bringing the ball up the floor. Off a screen there, no. Couple screen actions for the Demons. Gets it to Lauren Hendrickson at the top. Swings it around to Kendall Hendrickson. Now down to Vivian Kroll in the left corner. Demons working the ball around the perimeter here, but not able to get anything inside the arc roll.
That's right. Gotta attack.
Hendrickson on the drive there, puts up the shot, no good. But Kroll gets the board and the foul on the putback attempt.
Good job by the freshman, going up, grabbing the rebound, and getting right back up there and attacking right away.
Free throw rolls around and bounces out.
And with this Demon offense, you know, they're working around the perimeter a lot, but they aren't doing a good job right now finding Sabaski out there on the perimeter, which she's the best shooter on the team. She shoots threes at over a 40% rate. So if you want to attack on the perimeter, Sabaski, you got to be looking for Sabaski.
Demons stay scoreless, but they retain possession. Ball bounced off of Holstein there. box formation now for the Demons on the inbound. Gets it up to Reagan Miller, who swings it out to Kroll. Oh, trying to get a cut there. If this was football, that would have been pass interference on that one, Joel.
It was a good job by Jordan Schmidt there for the Tigers, just getting in front of the cutter and forcing that missed pass.
Foul on that play. It'll be on the floor. Looks like it's on Oakley Saboski.
Saboski reached out, pulled that ball, picked it, but had too much contact.
Ooh, nice pass in play there from the Tigers to get a layup from Schmidt there, right in the block.
Just a good inbound play, automatic there with a wide open shot underneath.
Laura Hendrickson now at the top. Looks to attack the basket here. No, swings it back around to Miller. Back to Kendall Hendrickson now. They're just trying to attack the rim here. Ooh, pass off target there for Kroll in the paint.
The post passing into the post, it hasn't been on point today with the Demons, and really it's been a lot of it has been the Tipton post on defense, just getting in the way of the balls. I mean, you saw Schmidt there on that last play. Once she saw the passes coming, she stepped up in front of the Demons and was able to get a hand in there and help knock it out of bounds off of the Demons.
Both Millers back in the game now, as well as Berdo. Ooh, open three attempt for the Tigers is off target. Daedlow with the shot there, but the ball bounces around and bounces off a Tiger there.
Good effort from Jordan Schmidt chasing that one down, but rolls off of her and Demons get possession.
Demons still scoreless here as Addie Long checks in for Reagan Miller.
You see slow starts like the Demons are having, though, that's really killed them. It killed them in the Fort Madison game, and right now, if they can get some field goals in early on, it just sets them up in a much better position.
Attacking the basket, shots up, is off target, gets her own rebound. Addison Miller with the effort there, but unable to get anything to go.
Yeah, it was unable to go, but it was a good shot and it was a good look that I'd like to see the Demons continue to attack. They're not having doing a good job passing it in, but if they can dribble it in and get an open shot like that, you just got to keep doing it.
Going to foul on the floor here on an entry pass to Schmidt. Fouls on Kendall Hendrickson. That'll be her second. So once again, she seems to be in a little bit of foul trouble here for the second game in a row.
Yeah, and that's big, especially here in the first quarter. You got 2 fouls on you. You just got to play way less aggressive on defense now the rest of the way.
Snyder gets the inbound to Schmidt and gets the and one layup to fall. Foul that time on Lauren Hendrickson. Still getting an and one opportunity. The Demons take a timeout here. Joel, you talked about a fast start being needed here from the Demons, and that has certainly not been the case.
Yeah, they've had a lot of issues just getting the ball into the inside today so far, and they had a little bit of success driving it. Addie Long had a good drive, Addison Miller as well, and they just couldn't get any points out of it. So I think if they continue to drive in there, they're going to continue to get good looks, and then those shots are going to fall.
Yeah, and for the Tigers, they've just been able to get the ball inside a little bit. They've been able to attack at the rim a little bit more, and it's proved dividends so far with their 6-point lead.
Exactly. Jordan Schmidt, we just saw there, getting yet another inbound play where she's in position, and this time she's able to fight through contact and not only get the points on the bucket, but now she's got a chance for a 3-point play here.
That's a good point, Joel. We talked about the inbound play for the Demons on the other end and how the Tigers did a good job just getting in the way. And then on the other end, that's turned into points here for the Tigers when they get a chance to inbound the ball.
Yeah, that's been the key difference right now. It sounds pretty simple. It's like, oh, if you have a good inbound play, like, you're going to be set up for success. But, I mean, we're seeing it live out in real time on how much that can really affect a game.
So Schmidt will take the line. 38% free throw shooter. And it's good. She hits it.
Money.
That'll give the Tigers a 7-0 lead over the Demons here as the first quarter draws to a close.
Demons just need a touchdown drive here at the end of the quarter.
No 7-point play in basketball. Demons operating around the perimeter. Screen for Long, who's attacking the basket, going to the rim, puts a shot up, gets fouled on the shot. She'll be shooting 2.
See, when you continue to attack the basket off the dribble, that's what happens. You're gonna force some fouls, and you're gonna get some shots there at the free throw line to get some free points.
See if they can take the lid off the basket. And it's good. Demons on the board.
All starts with 1.
It all starts with 1. Sometimes it starts with 2 or 3.
That's a good point. You got to start somewhere here.
Second one's good. So the Demons now with 2 points on the board. Daedlow running the Tiger offense here. Attacks the rim, throws up a layup, no good there. Schmidt almost reels it in, but Berto is able to pull it away.
Demons team has done a good job just attacking the boards. They know coming in this one, Tipton's going to be attacking them. They're going to be trying to get those rebounds. That's where they hold an advantage statistically coming into this game. But Demons are taking that away and grabbing those rebounds. They just need those rebounds to start turning into points there on the other side.
They got Addison Miller with a moving screen there. So there's a turnover, and now the Tigers bringing it the other way. Hine attacking the basket, kicks it out now. Hine around to the corner here. Entry pass to Schmidt's no good.
Good job by Lauren Hendrickson there to go over and figure out that Schmidt was wide open.
Pass trying to get it down the court to Miller, off target as the clock expires. Found Hine in the paint. 1 second left. Shot will go, no good. Shots after the buzzer there on that one, Joel. What did we see there in that first quarter a little bit?
Yeah, well, we saw the Demons offense struggle to get going, but they're attacking the boards. They hold a rebounding advantage right now. They just need to get some points on there to match Tipton, which Tipton's done a really good job on those inbound plays and getting things going on offense from that side. So Demons are just going to have to find a way to continue to attack the basket and get some open shots.
You're watching live Demon Sports on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by Washington County Hospitals and Clinics. We'll be right back for the second quarter.
Hills Bank is a bank of people
who are willing to go the extra mile.
We find sincere ways to connect with those we serve.
Hills Bank is banking on human connections.
Fairway is the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
You're watching live Demon Sports on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by Washington County Hospitals and Clinics. We're back for the second quarter. Shots no good there from the Tigers. Addie Long bringing it the other direction.
And that's back-to-back possessions. You go back to the last play of the first quarter where Addison Miller has been making her name known down low, causing some chaos there. Getting a hand on the ball a couple times. She's a really good job on interior defense.
Addison Miller looking for the entry pass there to Long, but off target. Tigers get the turnover there as Schmidt pull up Jay from the elbows, off target.
There's Miller there, yet again contesting the shot. Just get a hand up in someone's face as they're getting a shot up. Just changes it so much, it affects it a ton.
Addison Miller entry to Long there. Long on the block, kicks it out to Berto. A little reset for the Demons. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Sabaski draws a foul there.
Reaching foul there on Avery Bolger.
Denise Beeler-Allen coming in now for Schmidt. Schmidt's kind of been the offensive weapon so far for the Tigers.
Yeah, she got 5 points, and she's been really good down there in the post. And the Demons, they don't have an answer for her on those inbound plays.
Long draws a foul there on that drive to the basket. Attacking the rim so far, that's been the Demons' best offense.
It has. Long at the line, that's all they've needed to have right now. And another opportunity for her to knock down some free throws, and then if she can get both, it's a one-possession game. Well,
that's on you there. Long at the line, that's a good nickname for the team leader in free throw percentage at 70%. Second one's good, so 3 points now for the Demons, all three of them coming from Long at the line. Hine in the left corner there was open for a minute. Nice little crossover, attacking the rim, throws it up for an entry pass. Tigers all over the place, skip pass, wide open, threes up, off target there on the attempt from Daedlow.
The Demons collapsing there on the interior. If you're the Tigers, that's exactly what you want to do. Pop it back out, find the open shot somewhere on the perimeter, and they had it, just didn't fall.
Ooh, the entry pass just not connecting so far for the Demons.
Obviously, you got to keep trying it, but I think right now you just got to Demons just got to focus on driving it in.
Ball's floating around. Ooh, wide open three from the left corner is off target. Couple wide open threes from each corner there. There's another one from the top of the key, and that one's good from Daedlow. Drills the three from downtown.
Demons are leaving them open from three, and Tigers showing that rebounding advantage that they knew they had coming into it finally, and now they're using it to get those open shots.
Three from the Demons is up and off target there. Shot from Reagan Miller, but the rebound goes to Berto.
That was a great look, though. She was open and looked really good going in, but just bounced off the rim there.
Pivot moves there from Sabaski, draws the foul from Bolger.
Almost an unfortunate foul there for the Demons because they had Reagan Miller there wide open from three, and she just took one right before. You got to figure, like, she missed that one, she's got the next one going in. So if that foul hadn't happened, Sabaski could have found Miller there. She was looking at her. She wanted to throw it to her, but was unable to with the contact.
Ooh, the inbound pass goes off target, and it's a turnover there for the Demons. Maddie Long swats away the attempt to pass the ball up the court. Now the Demons pick it off at the goal line. Addison Miller there gets the steal on the block. So a couple quick turnovers.
Addison Miller's done a great job so far on the defensive side, and now that offensive foul.
Calling Addison Miller, I believe, or was that Sarah Berto on that one, excuse me, on the screen attempt there. That's the second time Demons have been called for a foul on a screen.
Yeah, Berto's got two, so she's going to have to be watching out here on defensively and offensively, showingly.
Three is up from Daedlow. Rolls off the iron, but almost a rebound there from the Tigers, but the Demons able to reel it in. Drive from Laura Hendrickson. Fouled before the shot, so inbound from under the basket.
Second time that it's been really close to whether the Demons were in the motion of shooting or not, and both times they take it on the floor. So a little unfortunate for them.
The defense from the Tigers. Oh, nice save there from Laura Hendrickson, preventing the over and back call there, and giving assist to Addison Miller, reeling that one in.
Yeah, big time. Saves a possession for him. That's massive here.
Ooh, a little bit of a shoving action off the screen there. Addison Miller, sidestep, threes up. Rims and rolls around the rim there. No good.
Miller wanted it right when she got it. Defense came up, put a hand in her face, and she was able to step beside it, get a good shot up.
Nice drop step move there by Jordan Schmidt. Another basket.
Schmidt has been absolutely eating down there on the interior so far today. 7 points now for the Tigers.
They're going to call another illegal screen, saying she's getting her hip out. That one on Berdo again.
Yeah, I think she's just getting that hip out, like you said, maybe sticking her leg out just a little too much. And I mean, you got to give it to the Tigers. They're showing it. They're making sure the ref knows, maybe playing into it a little more. But I mean, that's all perfectly legal, and Berdo's got to make that adjustment.
And that's her third foul, Joel.
Yeah, that's big. She's been their starting center here all season, and Demons can't have her on the floor. It's gonna be tough.
Nice entry pass there, blocked from behind by the freshman Kroll.
What a way to step up.
Three's up, and it's off target there from Addison Miller.
Kroll had
tries to set a screen. Gets knocked over there, draws a foul on that one. The screen's a point of contention in this game for both teams, Joel. They're going hard.
Hey, it's taken a couple possessions away from the Demons, but here, now they get an opportunity. They're in the bonus, get some shots up there on the free throw line, add to their point total. Now Addison Miller has a chance to get on the board.
Free throw's good on the first one there. Demons yet to hit a field goal, but hanging around with their free throws.
Gotta hang around somehow. And free throws, they all count.
Second one decides to touch every single part of the rim, but it drops in. Just 3 minutes left in the half. Entry pass to Schmidt. Shots up. Oh, jump ball forced by Addie Long on the block. It'll be Demon ball off that possession.
I'll tell you what, after these early points by Jordan Schmidt down low, this Demon defense has really shown up, really adjusted, and has been attacking that interior.
Long bringing it the other way for the Demons. Kroll with the ball. Demons working a spin action in the paint there, it looks like. Addison Miller looked like she was going to set up for a three there. Decided different of it. Tried to throw up a layup, was off target though. Looked like got blocked in the paint. But the ball will stay Demons' possession.
Yeah, and she had an open shot. Just hesitated a touch too long, and then she was forced to dribble out of it. Now they got to come up with a good play here. 2 seconds on the shot clock. It's got to go up right after they catch it off the inbound.
Unable to get a shot up prior to the shot clock violation. Long dribbled it out just a little too much.
Yeah, with 2 seconds, you really got only one dribble there. Maybe you can get away with two sometimes, but she's got to get that shot up no matter what after that first one.
Bolger tries to do a skip pass, taken away by Addie Long, going the other direction. Didn't go all the way to the rim, got it out to Laura Hendrickson, attacking down the lane, throws up the layup, and it's good! Basket's good, cuts the lead down to 6.
The first field goal here for the Demons, coming with 2 minutes left in the half. What a big moment.
3 from Hine, off target, rebound by Miller.
Feel some life now on the court. They know they can put it in the basket now. Now the Demons need to go on that run to bring themselves back in this thing.
Kroll hit a spin move, tried to step through, throws up the layup, but gets a travel call before the shot goes up.
tried to draw that foul there going up, but the ref saw her take that extra step.
Holstein back in there for the Tigers, and Sabaski back in for the Demons. A little bit of pressure coming from the Demons here with 1.5 minutes left in the half.
I like it. You're down 5 right now. Your offense is beginning to get things going here. So you got to get a stop.
Pressure retreated right after the inbounds. It looks like they were just trying to make it hard on them. Ooh, the entry pass there. A little high, but the kick out for the 3. Off target. They get an over and back call. Demons draw the foul there. And Zoe Holstein.
Vivian Kroll there with a good box out, forcing that foul call. Now she gets to go to the line. But the freshman coming in, you know, Sarah Berto, she's got some foul trouble with 3 here early on, and Kroll has just been playing very well off the bench, stepping in that role that the Demons need him to play.
First free throw's good. Schmidt will check back in for Holstein. Looks like they're doing some offense-defense substitutions maybe between those two.
That's what you got to do down the stretch, you know. Demons know that they're close now to bringing this thing back to even before the half ends. They got to take advantage here.
Second free throw's no good. But forcing the jump ball is the freshman Kroll, providing some valuable minutes right now.
Talk about showing up. Coach asks you to come off the bench here, make up some minutes that Berto can't really play with her foul trouble, and Kroll has just played outstanding. She has been phenomenal today.
That pressure made it a little bit difficult on the Tigers to get the ball across the court, but now they're marching down to the basket. Hine flips it out, slowing it down. Back in the hands of Hine. Dadelow driving down to the basket. A lot of contact there. Just depends on what number he's going to choose. Fouls on Kroll there.
That's just her first so far today, but with Berto having 3, you know, you got to make sure Kroll doesn't get too many more, or else Demons are going to be in some issues here guarding these big post players that the Tigers have, and the post players have been so successful so far today.
Yeah, a couple players in foul trouble for the Demons. Kendall Hendrickson, another one who's got a handful. As the first free throw was good, and the second one, no good. Bounces around, Long reels in the rebound. Going the other way with under a minute to go. Off the screen from Kroll, Long wide open for 3, shoots it, and it's good from Addie Long. Gets the 3 to go and cuts the lead down to 2 for the Demons.
That's how you create shots in the perimeter right there. Set some screens, off-ball screen action, just spread this defense up enough, and there's Long finding an open 3 and draining it.
Foul there. Oakley Sabaski, her second one of the half. Demons, they've battled back down the stretch here in the second quarter. Cutting the lead down to just 2.
Yeah, and they saw that first field goal go in, and they've just kind of hit their stride, you know. They came in this quarter 2 points. Now they got 9 here in the second quarter, put them at 11.
Oh. Getting a foul there on Schmidt. She might have got whacked. Lauren Hendrickson fouling there.
Demons just being a little too aggressive going there for the turnover there.
Schmidt's been pretty good from the line today. Gets another one to go. So the 40% free throw shooter playing above that mark here tonight.
She's made 4, I believe, so far.
Last one's off the iron, but they get the rebound, put it up. Shot's good there from Tatum Nebergall. Just about 15 seconds left in this one. Long coming off a couple screens. down to the right corner. Gives it to Lauren Henriksen. Drives through a couple defenders, gets it to Kroll, back to Long. 1 second left. Long spin move, jumper! And it's off target there for the Demons. After a first half of play, Tigers lead 16-11 over the Demons. Stay tuned for the Rotor Epoxy halftime report right after a quick break.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Hey, this is Matthew Roeder, owner of Roeder Epoxy. I'm excited for the opportunity to help you turn your ordinary floors into extraordinary floors. Garages, basements, patios, offices, I'm ready to go to work for you. Roeder Epoxy and online at roederepoxy.com.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kielder my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Sports broadcasting on the Southeast Iowa Video Network is brought to you by Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome into the Rotor Epoxy halftime report on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, your Rotor Epoxy is your premier destination for high-quality epoxy flake flooring solutions. Currently, the Tipton Tigers lead the Washington Demons 16-11 early in this one. But Joel, towards the end of that half, the Demon offense really started to get rolling a little bit.
It really did. They started working towards the basket, and what started out as just fouls early on and going to the line, now they're starting to get that to go in, and with that, Addie Long, she hit that three from deep, and that was a good screen set there by the Demons that really allowed her to get open, and she got open look and was able to put it in. So Demons, yeah, the ball's going in the hoop now, but they've done a good job at finding those open looks, which they weren't really doing a good job of there in the first quarter.
And that screen there, I believe, was set by Vivian Kroll, the freshman, and we'll talk about her here in a second. But the reason she's getting so much action tonight, the Demons, they're in a bit of foul trouble here.
Yeah, and some of these calls, you know, they haven't been too happy with, so maybe a little ticky-tacky. But, you know, if the refs are going to blow the whistles tight, you got to play that much better defense. You gotta know that and make that adjustment going into it. So at halftime, I'm sure they're going to be talking about that down in the locker room. But like you said, Kroll, she has played outstanding. Sarah Berto, she's got 3 fouls in the first half. And for a team that's been struggling defending the post here early on, Berto not playing for most of that second quarter doesn't help out. But Kroll, she's done a good job stepping in that role and providing some defense and a little bit of offense as well there for the Demons.
And speaking of defending the post, Jordan Schmidt for the Tigers, she's been a force to be reckoned with down there.
She really has, and she's drawn fouls down there, but the big weapon of her game is off the inbound. She gets set in just perfect position down there under the basket, and you can't stop her. She's got a field goal from that and an and one play there from that, and that's 5 points, which 16-11 at halftime, 5 points. I mean, that's the difference right there.
Yeah, and she averages just under 10 points a game. She's already got 8 in this one, so she's on pace to blow that out of the water. But one of the things you talked about pregame was the rebounding battle between these two teams.
Yeah, and I was saying the Tigers came into this one with an advantage. They do statistically, they out-rebound the Demons by 11 rebounds per game, but so far, it's the Demons just attacking the board, getting after it. And they've got 8 Tigers. They've only got 4. So if the Demons can get that ball to go in the hoop, they're in a really good position to take that lead from the Tigers and take that to the final stages of this game.
That's right, Joel. Second half coming up real soon. You've been watching the Rotor Epoxy halftime report on Southeast Iowa Video Network. Second half coming up next.
Hills Bank is a bank of people
who are willing to go the extra mile.
We find sincere ways to connect with those we serve.
Hills Bank is banking on human connections.
Fairway is the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouth-watering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Welcome back. The second half between the Washington Demons and the Tipton Tigers is set to get underway here shortly. You're watching Live Demon Sports on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by Washington County Hospitals and Clinics. And Joel, here in this one, the Demons, they've battled back, but they still have some work to do.
They really do. And they made up a lot of ground there in the second quarter, but now they got to take that momentum they had at the end of the first half and take it into the third quarter and see those shots continue to fall down and scratch back from this 5-point deficit and take the lead. And if they can continue to rebound the way they have, they can easily take the lead and run with it and end this one.
And we talked about foul trouble a little bit. It'll be interesting to see who starts off this second half because Sarah Berto, she's got 3 fouls so far, and that's just a couple away from fouling out here. And a half is a long time to play with that foul trouble.
Really is. I mean, I'd expect Sarah Berto to come out here and start this second half. I mean, the Demons want to get off to that right foot, and having your starting center in would be huge. But they're going to want to save her there for the end of the game, as this one looks to be really close here down the stretch. So you got to make sure Sarah Berto's available there in the final minutes. And Kroll's going to have to continue to eat some minutes there as a freshman and getting some more experience here in this game.
Berto, the most efficient scorer for this team from inside the arc, 55% from inside the three-point line this season. She will be on the floor here for the Demons, as well as Reagan Miller, Oakley Saboski, Addison Miller, and Addie Long. So it will be the starting lineup here to start this second half off. Entry pass off target there, starting off with a turnover from the Demons. Tigers taking it the other way. Daedlow was on the charge there. Pulls it out. Gets a shot at the rim, and it falls. Shots from Zoe Holstein. Another basket at the rim for the Tigers.
That first possessions there for the Tigers was a lot of what they were doing successful in the first half, getting those turnovers, jumping the passing lane, and using that to create some offense, get to the rim early on in that possession, and work from there.
Demons moving it around the perimeter here. Off a screen, Long, drive-in kick. Couple drive-in kicks now for the team. Saboski off the screen. Only 1 second left on the shot clock. Once again, the Tigers able to hold the Demons from getting a basket up and forcing a shot clock violation.
Yeah, and we saw at the end of the possession there with about 10 seconds, there's a lot of standing around on the Demon offense and maybe unsure of where to go, how to get open, but there's got to be that movement to keep the defense moving around as well. Because right now the Tigers, they're just able to collapse onto a couple of players and force turnovers, jump in that passing lane really easily.
Long got a hand on the ball to force an inbound play from the Tigers. Trying to get a steal here is Long again. Three's up and off target there, shot by Bolger. Demons on the rebound.
Good closeout there by Reagan Miller to contest that shot. It was caught there by Avery Bolger, wide open, but Miller went over, put a hand up, and adjusted that shot enough for it to be off its mark.
Dribble handoff to Long was almost stolen. Saboski off a screen at the free throw line, swinging it around now. Five seconds left on the shot clock for the Demons again. Spin move by Long, going at the rack. No good on the shot there. Ooh, jump ball forced by Addison Miller. Good hustle play there.
Yeah, now they get the possession arrow pointing their way, but the Tigers have played exceptional defense to start the half. You get a turnover there in the first possession, and then the following three get a couple of shot clock violations, and that one down to the final seconds.
Entry pass there once again to Holstein, but she almost turned it over there. Gets a little floater up off the back iron, but the rebound by Daedlow gets her own rebound on the miss there. Hine driving the rim. Long got a hand on that one though. It'll be Demon ball after it bounced around between a couple players in the post.
I think that counts as a team rebound there for the Demons. So add that to the total, but it was a good job by the Demons bouncing back after allowing that rebound there on offense and a second chance opportunity. They shut it down there with some good defense, getting a hand up, contesting that shot.
Ooh, almost got the pass stolen there to Long. Long sidestep, thought about the three, did not pull it. They were down to about 11 seconds there before that foul, so in a game where they're in a deficit, they're sure using a lot of that shot clock.
Yeah, and Avery Bolger there getting called with the foul, and Saboski, she's had a really hard time like driving on that, and their defense is getting called there, so that'll help up, give her some breathing room.
Long attacked the basket, threw up the layup, no good, but she'll be shooting 2 off of that one. That'll be that foul before that you said was on Bolger. That's her 3rd one as well. So a couple players for both teams now approaching that 5 foul mark.
Definitely going to be a key factor here later in this game, along with the missed free throw. But this free throw line is where we saw the Demons get started in the first half there. It took them a little while to get going. Now they're getting to the free throw line here with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. But as long as you got to put these ones in the net here, gives them some life on offense.
Gets that one to go. The Henriksons checking in for the Demons.
Get our first minutes now back in the game after having to sit out a lot of that second quarter with 2 fouls.
3's up. Bounces off the front iron. Tiger tried to throw it off a Demon. Keep it out of bounds, but off target. Berto with the ball and gets the layup to go. Berto on the board.
It's nice if you're the Demons getting your starting center back and allowing her to go to work there in transition.
Long forcing the turnover there, picking the ball out. Henriksen takes it the other way, gets it back to Berto, who kicks it back to Henriksen.
Pass was just a little wide there in the Berto where she didn't have the position she had managed to get herself in.
3 from Laura Henriksen is good! Demons cut the lead down to 1.
Now they're working, a timeout call by Tipton, but now they're working around the court. They're attacking on the interior, spreading the ball around the perimeter, and when you do both of those things, it opens up a lot more opportunities for open shots. And there you see Lauren Henriksen with the open 3 on the wing, and she's able to bang it home and get these Demons now back to within 1.
Lauren Henriksen, that's a big-time bucket to bring the team back. And after a few possessions there where the shot clock was an issue, forcing turnover seemed to spark them a little bit on the other side.
It really did, and they went that first 3 minutes without scoring any points. That free throw went in there for Addie Long, and now they're on a little bit of a run now. The Demons have 7 points here in this half, and compared to the Tigers, they've only got 2.
And those came relatively early, I believe, in the half as well.
Yep, that first possession, they had that turnover. Tigers jumped that pass and went on a fast break, knocked home the bucket. And that's another thing that the Demons have done really well is, other than that first possession, they haven't had too many turnovers. They had a little bit of trouble, like you said there, moving the ball early on, getting a shot up before the end of a shot clock, the shot clock expiring, but they've cleaned up a lot in offense, and when they can get out running in transition, they play really good ball offensively.
High and almost got picked away by Long. Long forces the jump ball. It'll be Demon possession.
Just like that, jumping the passing lanes, attacking players, dribbling the ball there. Addie Long forcing the turnover there with the jump ball.
It'll be up to the half-court offense of the Demons now to put them on top. Double screen at the top.
I like that.
Who gets picked. Stays Demon ball.
I like how the Demons are using 2 screens there at the top, allowing some of their ball handlers, shooters to dribble around those screens, see if they can get an open look. They've been pretty good today shooting off the dribble. Not all of those 3s have gone in, but they've been on mark just a little bit off, so you want to keep attacking on that area.
Sabaski off a screen. Henriksen's 3's up. No good. Got hit on the shot. No call, though. But Long got the rebound. Long with a spin move into a Berto screen. Hits the jump shot, and it's off target there. They're going to get Sabaski on a foul.
That'll be her 3rd foul of the evening. So another Demon starting to get in foul trouble. But they've done a good job laying off. That's their first foul there of the quarter. So now they're going into the 4th quarter here, the final minutes of the 3rd quarter, in a much better position than they were heading into the half.
Foul on the floor there. They're going to get Addie Long on the entry pass to Schmidt.
Okay, well, they're in a much better position if they continue to not foul at a high rate there. Back-to-back fouls, it's not a good sign here as they look to complete the comeback.
Little post action from the Tigers, gets a couple looks. None of them fall. And Kendall Hendrickson hauls in the final board. Gets it to Berto, bounces it off her own foot there on accident. So the offense moving a little too quick on that one, turning it back over.
Yeah, but they're getting those opportunities to run the floor, and that's always a good thing. It's much easier to score on a 2v2 situation than it is when you got to play out of your set offense, which hasn't been super successful today from the Demons.
Skip pass, almost gave up a 3 there. Tipton doing a good job attacking the basket and kicking deep into the thing. And there's a 3 attempt there, and it's good from Ella Hine in the left corner.
Ella Hine, she leads the team in scoring, and now she finally gets some points on the board. She went scoreless in that first half, gets that 3 to fall.
Sabaski looks to answer, unable to do so. Berto almost saved the ball, gave it back to the Tipton Tigers.
Sabaski is someone the Demons need to get going here.
Oh!
Nice.
That Storm Snyder layup just rolled in, just barely got over the lip of the rim.
These offenses exploding now. Both teams starting to get much better looks.
Laura Hendrickson had a look at the 3 there, didn't take it, ended up traveling on the drive. Looks like she might have got tripped up a bit on some legs there.
Yeah, ref calling that one traveling. From his angle, probably looked like she just tripped over her own feet.
Kroll now in for Berto. Skip pass to the corner. Then there's a cut action there. Off target layup from Schmidt.
Shot didn't fall, but what a feed there by Storm Snyder. It was a perfect pass and a good shot by Jordan Schmidt. Just rolled around and didn't quite find the bottom of the net.
The offense is moving with a little bit more pace here, it appears, for the Demons. 3 from Kendall Hendrickson. Bounces off the backboard. Off target there. Tigers running the break. Gets the layup attempt. It's no good. Foul by Kroll. It'll be Zoe Holstein at the line.
That's Kroll's second. Back up big now, 2 seconds, or 2 fouls here. But she's in a good position now going into fourth to eat some more minutes as Sarah Berto kind of waits until that crunch time moment to come shine. But a good job running the floor there for Zoe Holstein, and now she's got a free throw, some more points to show for it.
Addison Miller coming in for Lauren Hendrickson. And so does Reagan Miller for Sabaski. Free throw's good. Timeout, Tigers. Tigers, they've kind of extended their lead a little bit in the last few minutes. They've been able to pull away a little bit more after the Demons got it within 1.
Yeah, Demons got it within 1, and Demons, they've gotten some good shots up, gotten some open looks, just not able to get in the fall. But on the other side, the Tigers, they're countering this run with a run of their own. They got a couple of threes to fall, and then they're just running the court really well. Zoe Holstein, as we just saw, went to the line, knocked down 2 free throws. If you're making your free throws near the end of the game and you got a lead, it's going to be really hard for the other team to overcome that.
Tigers lead 25-17. Just about a minute 20 left in this one. Demons will have possession, try to make something happen. Off a screen from Kroll. 3 attempts up. Bounces off the front iron.
Just a hair too short there for Addison Miller.
Ooh, nice cut there from the Tigers. Shot was no good. And there'll be a jump ball on the floor in the battle for the board.
Addison Miller today, she's done a really good job on doing stuff that isn't going to show up in the box score. She's forced multiple jump balls, and She's just really done a good job attacking the shooter, getting a hand up, and just making the shooter adjust their shot enough so that they miss it.
Almost thought we were going to have a 3 attempt there. Good closeout from Addie Long, but they do get a 3 shot up on the other wings, off target there from Bolger. We'll call a foul on the floor. I believe that was on Holstein.
So Holstein's got 3. Both teams have 3 fouls now in the third quarter.
40 seconds left. 16-point difference between the shot clock and game clock. Miller, off the bounce, no.
Tipton closing up any lanes to drive in, forcing the Demons to work on the perimeter.
Kroll beyond the arc, gets it to Miller. Swings it to Henriksen, who's attacking the basket with 7 seconds left. Puts a layup up, and it's good! Gets the floater to go! Coming the other way are the Tigers. Jump shot attempt is up. Off target there. But they get the board, puts it up by Schmidt. Off target, rebound by Miller, and that'll end the quarter. Demons get one to go. Down just 6 now, heading into the fourth.
That was a good job by the Demons, shutting down that possession by the Tigers. They had an open look, a deep 2 that didn't fall, and Jordan Schmidt was able to grab the rebound. But there's 3 Demons around her, made that shot tough to go in, and they're able to grab the rebound. And in the half, only down 6.
Yeah, it was a big-time layup there as well from Kendall Henriksen, and the half-court offense still struggling to get a whole lot rolling for the Demons, but there they were able to come up with a bucket.
Big bucket there. It looked like the Tigers were back to their dominance on that half-court offense, playing defense there, shutting down the driving lanes and passing lanes into the interior. But Kendall Henriksen, she got the ball, no hesitation. She dribbled onto her right, got a step on her defender and beat the help defense to the rim and got that open look to fall.
Those her first points of the game, came in a big-time moment to close out the quarter. But the fourth quarter, the last period of play, is set to get underway here shortly.
Demons gonna need to continue to get those open looks, but they need those shots to fall here. So we enter the fourth quarter and they're down 6.
Dribble handoff action with some screens. Attack to the basket from Zaboski, who gets the layup up. Too strong off the glass, boarded by the Tigers. Snyder, drive-in kick, back up now to Bolger. Now down to the paint to Schmidt, who puts up the layup off target. Rebound by the Tigers. 3-point shots up. Short. But they get the rebound again.
Yeah, the rebound battle is evening out now. After the Demons won in the first half, the Tigers have really came back out of the locker room at halftime and just asserted themselves on the boards.
Henriksen off a screen. 3 attempts up from Miller. And it's off the front iron.
That looked good from where I was sitting online. Had some good spin to it, but just a hair short yet again there for the Demons.
Schmidt there knocks it out of bounds on the entry pass attempt. So Demons will take over. Minute to play, no buckets on either end.
Yeah, a couple of stops here for both teams. Demons now, they have possession. Time to take advantage of getting some stops there. The stops were hard to come by at the end of the third quarter as the Tigers went on a run, and now it's the Demons' turn to go on one and try and tie this thing up.
Miller to Zaboski. Half-court offense moving a little slow again. As Long stops, no shot attempt. Henriksen pulls up from the free throw line, high off the glass, off target.
Just a little too much power on that one.
Nice bounce pass there for the layup. Hine to Snyder.
Storm Snyder doing a good job running the floor yet again. She's got 5 so far in this half. She went scoreless there in the first half, but she has been exceptional here in the late stages of the game.
Hendrickson now back to Miller. Laura Hendrickson at the top of the key. Ooh, Miller drew the foul there. I believe that'll be on Bulger.
That's going to be Bulger's third foul of the day.
Nowhere to go with the entry. Finds Hendrickson. Driving down the middle of the lane. Foul on the floor before the shot. So no free throws for the Demons. That one will be on Beeler Allen.
There's another one of those 50-50 calls where I could see go either way, but Hendrickson just not going up quite in time with the foul for it to count as a shot attempt.
Miller, the offense trying to get rolling here to Long, almost gets the ball stolen away there. A lot of the times when they're looking to get it to Long, it seems like the Tigers know when it's coming, getting a hand on the ball often. Three's up from Hendrickson, bounces off the right side of the rim, no good. Running the break, wild pass falls out of bounds, so Demons will take over possession again.
Snyder's pass just a little too aggressive there, running down the fast break, but I like it. You know, you got to be aggressive. You got to take advantage of this scoring opportunity right there, especially when you're trying to build this lead to be at a point where it's not in danger of being given up here in the final 5 minutes of the game. They're up 8 right now, so it's getting close to that mark, and the Tigers they just got to keep attacking.
Yeah, the Demons called this timeout here to go over some stuff. The Demon offense, the half-court offense, still struggling down the stretch. They've been struggling all game. Seems like anytime they're trying to get the ball to Addie Long on the outside, the Tigers know when it's coming, able to get their hands on that pass. Or slow down the offense in some way.
Yeah, Tigers have done a really good job just attacking the passing lanes all game. But a difference is from the beginning in the first quarter, the Demons really couldn't get a shot up. Right now, the Demons, they're finding those open shots. They're just not able to get them to fall. So they just need something to click, see one go through, get a run going, and they're still in this one.
Tigers lead 27-19 over the Demons right now. About 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Still time on the clock, but it is dwindling fast.
Demons going without either one of their bigs, Sarah Berto or Vivian Kroll.
Long attacking down the left side of the lane. Tries to get a spin move, kicks it out to Miller, who attacks down the middle of the lane. Draws a foul on the shot that time. Feel very similar to Lauren Hendrickson's drive earlier that was under the basket.
Definitely. But Addison Miller, she did a good job there. She had the pump fake. She let Bulger get up to her, contest that three, and then she just drove around it. She used her speed to get a step on her, and Bulger was forced to foul there.
Get a shot attempt up. First free throw. No good. Second one is good. So 7-point lead for the Tigers. Hine largely unable to get on the scoreboard there, leading the offense. Hine driving down the lane. Drew a foul there on Addie Long. Got a couple hands on her.
They're going to get her with the hold there. And the Demon defense, they just got too congested down low. They had Tipton trapped, but they allowed them to work around the perimeter and get it back into some open areas, some space.
Snyder with a drop step there. Shots up, no good, but she's shooting two.
Another good job there by Jordan Schmidt, just attacking the rim. She's been phenomenal off the bench. Still looking for her first points here in the second half, but her 8 points there in the first half. It's the difference right now, and she has been doing a great job there.
Adds one more to that total. Second one's good as well. She's been money from the free throw line in this ballgame.
That's been a really key factor here for the Tigers. Knocking down those free throws has proved to be massive.
Oh, Long with us. Nice layup there, driving down the right side of the lane to take those free throws right off the board.
Big way to answer there for the Demons.
Ooh, Schmidt just able to get inside of Miller there. Miller went for the steal, unable to get it, and left Schmidt wide open at the basket.
Schmidt did a good job just grabbing that basketball with strong hands and pulling it down.
Miller off the front of the iron on the three, tried to get her own rebound, was unable to do so.
Tigers, they have numbers. And Sabaski able to slow him down enough. Get the defense caught up.
Skip pass in the corner to Hine, and the three's good. Hine getting another one to go from beyond the arc.
2 threes in the half for Hine. She's getting it going here when it matters.
She's their leading scorer, and Demons did a good job holding her off the board there in the first half. But in this second half, she's got 6 points and extends the lead right there for the Tigers.
It's a big shot, puts them up 12. Makes it really hard now for the Demons to come back here in this late stage. They're going to need those threes to start falling, and I think they need to look at Sabaski here. Try and get her open. She shoots really well from outside the arc. She hasn't had the opportunity to take an open one today. So if they can get her going here late, that should bode well for them here as they look to make a 12-point comeback in the final minutes.
Sabaski, a 44% three-point shooter. Scoreless so far in this one, and not a whole lot of attempts from her either, from anywhere on the floor.
Yeah, and it was very similar to that Fort Madison game where she just wasn't able to get open from three. So she's having a frustrating start to 2025, but I'd expect her to get that three-point shooting back for the team to figure out how to get her open and in position to score from beyond the arc.
And you know they trust her going to her at the end of the last game, trying to at least, before the ball careened into the band, but
yeah, they're not going to shy away from her, that's for sure. I mean, you can't when you got a player shooting over 40% from three.
Great clip there on that one. Demons bringing the ball up the floor now.
They need a bucket this possession.
Laura Hendrickson had space, takes the three off a dribble, and gets it to go! Laura Hendrickson!
She's got 2 threes this half, too, and big-time bucket in a moment where you need it.
Demons get the turnover they need. You're right, Lauren Hendrickson, she's got a couple of those threes there for the Demons. Off the bench, she's looked nice tonight.
Yeah, and she was a big reason why the Demons were able to stick in it last game, and she's doing the same thing today.
Lauren attacking the basket, gets the shot to go, and the foul. She'll go to the line for an extra point attempt. What a drive there from Hendrickson.
And that's just all coming from that three that she made earlier. The Tigers had to respect that more and step out on her farther out beyond the arc, and she was able to use that quick step and dive in for the layup, and they get the free throw to fall on the and one.
After some anticipation on the bounce, it fell. Hine, the other way.
Hendrickson by herself has cut this lead in half.
In just about 30 seconds of play.
It's massive there for the Demons.
Schmidt out to Hine. Trying to get it inside there, off the entry pass. Shot's no good. And the Demons take it the other way, get the stop they need.
And that's a big rebound there in a situation that's huge. You can't allow second chance opportunities down the stretch when you're trying to come back. So you got to grab those rebounds, and Addison Miller did just that.
Gets the blocking foul on an Addison Miller drive attempt. So she will be shooting. That's Jordan Schmidt's foul there on that one.
And that's what happens when you go up with strength, you go up with confidence. You're going to force some contact, and if you go up strong enough, they're going to call that.
Shot's no good on the first free throw attempt. Zoe Holstein's back in.
Tipton adding some length onto the court. Looking to defend that interior a little more. After the past 2 possessions, the Demons have some opportunities down there.
Second free throw's good. 5-point lead now for the Tigers. The press trying to slow down the Tigers from the Demons. Tigers able to get it across half court now. Ball's dead there. Sabaski making it hard. Oh, they get Sabaski on the foul there. So Tigers will inbound.
Sabaski just got a little too much arm there on the passing attempt, and it really looked like even if she didn't, it was going to be a tough pass to get it down into that corner, and the interception there from the Demons won't count, but good defensive stand right there.
Good defense from Lauren Henriksen as well. Ball's now in Schmidt's hands in the post. Guarded by Miller. Gets it up to Hine. Three's up. It's off target. And a steal off the rebound for Addie Miller, going the other direction for the Demons. Taking a screen is Miller, or excuse me. Now Miller's got the ball at the top of the key for the three. Off target.
And it was a good shot. You have to take that shot. Addison Miller, she definitely frustrated it didn't go in, but when you're that wide open, you got to put it up, and they got to start taking advantage of those opportunities here. Down 5. If you get a look like that, you got to get it to fall.
Press was good there. Forced the Tigers to think, but the press break led to a layup attempt on the other end from Hine.
Hine has shown up here in the second half. The leading scorer for the Tigers, scoreless in the first, and now she's got 8 points here when it matters the most.
Got a timeout for the Demons. Just under 50 seconds left to play in this one. And a 7-point lead for the Tigers.
Yeah, so going back to that fast break, almost fast break layup there, but Tipton breaking the press, and they were able to get Kendall Henriksen to bite on a pass and try and attack it, and that Henriksen there is supposed to be the safety there at half court, making sure no one gets behind her. And with her attacking that ball, she made a risk. She got the turnover. It would have been huge. She wasn't able to, and the Tigers did a good job to continue moving the ball down the court, and they got that open look.
And those 2 points could prove to be very important down the stretch here with just under 50 seconds left to play. Demons ball. Need something to go here.
Down 7. So you're just looking for points right now, but you're looking for points quick.
Urgency. Kendall Hendrickson's open for 3 off the back iron. Laura Hendrickson gets the rebound, but no, unable to make anything happen. But they're putting pressure on the Tigers, trying to stop them from getting across half court. And they foul.
Yep, 30 seconds left. You just got to foul at this point. They got a couple to give, but they're gonna have to foul and try and get the Tigers to miss some free throws at the line to open the door for them.
Tigers on the inbound. They get it in. They're trying to foul, and there it's called. Lauren Hendrickson was aggressively trying to foul there for a few seconds.
Yeah, they had to there. And 3 seconds coming off the clock. I mean, that's pretty big for the Tigers. You're up 7, and they got to go all the way down the court. So really, the Demons are looking at 3, 4, maybe 5 possessions left in this game if they foul right away. But if the Tigers can drain a couple seconds each time, they can get rid of some of those possessions that the Demons have left.
Tigers called a timeout here, going over the game plan to draw the clock down with just 30 seconds left to go and a 7-point lead.
Got Peyton Dadelow at the line. Important free throws here. You got to put them in if you're the Tigers. And if you have a trip where you go down, you make both of them, that could very well put the Demons away.
Dadelow at the line. 64% free throw shooter. First one's good. 8-point lead now for the Tigers.
Tigers dropping those defenders back. Looking to prevent any fast break opportunity the Demons have.
Got a cover forward look here. Second one's good, so it's an 8-point lead now. 9-point lead now, for the Tigers as Long brings it the other direction. Gotta move. No attempt yet. 10 seconds have come off the clock. 10 seconds left. The foul on the floor. Bolger. That'll put Lauren Hendrickson at the line.
Yeah, in that position, the Tigers did exactly what they wanted to do. They just wanted to drain time off the clock, make it hard for the Demons to move, and 10 seconds off the clock pretty much drains all the clock that the Demons needed to get multiple possessions to get the scores they needed.
Gets him to go. Demons on the press, unable to get the turnover they need, and on the press break, the Tigers get across the court. Foul. That foul will send Storm Snyder to the line. Fouls on Sabaski.
And the Tigers breaking that press in just the perfect way, and then they, instead of sitting back and letting the defense catch up, they just continue to push it. They know if they get points, this thing's already pretty much wrapped up. But if they get a layup there, that's the nail in the coffin.
First free throw's no good, but there's just 5.6 seconds left in this one. Second free throw's good. 8-point lead now for the Tigers. They'll just let time expire here. Long with a deep 3 attempt, and it's good to cut the lead down at the buzzer. So some excitement at the end there for the Demons, but the Tigers will win 39-34. Half-court shot attempt from Long cuts that lead down just a little bit there.
I mean, what a 3 there by Long, but not enough to get the job done. The Tipton Tigers, they're going to pull this one out, and Ella Hine making a big difference there in the second half. She had 8 points, and that went along with Storm Snyder. She had 5 in the second half, and Jordan Schmidt off the bench doing what she does. She averages nearly 10 points a game, and in this one, she got 12, and did a good job helping this Tiger team close out a Demon team that wouldn't give up. They went on a run there.
That's right, Joel. But we're going to take a quick break. Stay tuned for the Mitch King Farm Bureau Financial Services postgame show right after a quick break.
Hills Bank is a bank of people
who are willing to go the extra mile.
We find sincere ways to connect with those we serve.
Hills Bank is banking on human connections.
Fairway is the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Hey, this is Matthew Roeder, owner of Roeder Epoxy. I'm excited for the opportunity to help you turn your ordinary floors into extraordinary floors. Garages, basements, patios, offices, I'm ready to go to work for you. Roeder Epoxy and online at roederepoxy.com.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kielder my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Welcome into the Mitch King Farm Bureau Financial Services post-game show on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. The Tigers took down the Demons 38 to 32, I believe, in that one. And Joel, for the Tigers, it was a bit of a team effort there, but Jordan Schmidt really carried a lot of the load for them.
Yeah, she came off the bench and she averages 10 points a game, and she just did what she does, working in the post, getting herself in a good position, especially on those inbound plays. She put herself in a spot where she really couldn't be defended without getting a foul called, and she did her job at the free throw line as well, knocking down, I believe, every free throw that she had and just taking advantage of the opportunity there.
And their leading scorer, Ella Hine, left scoreless in the first half, but in that second half, she made a difference.
Yeah, and you know, you go scoreless in that first half, maybe you get in your head a little bit, you try and force some shots, but Ella didn't do that. She stuck in it. She got some good looks there, hit a couple of big threes that really helped the Tigers separate themselves from the Demons late, and that just helped her get the job done. He got 8 there in that second half, like you said. She was really good in the clutch moments.
Now down the stretch, the Demons did make a push to come back in this one. They were spurred on by Lauren Henriksen.
Yeah, Henriksen came in. She also off the bench, just like Schmidt there for the Tigers, but she got 2 points there in the first half, and the second half she was able to bang home a couple of threes and get going and really give some life to this Demon team that had struggled offensively for the third quarter, but she hit some good threes, and she also drove the ball really well, got a couple fouls, drew a couple fouls, and also took advantage at the free throw line, knocking down the shots that she had there.
Joel, Tigers take down the Demons in this one. You've been watching the Mitch King Farm Bureau Financial Services post-game show. Stay tuned for the Washington Demons boys basketball team against the Tipton Tigers.
Hills Bank is a bank of people
who are willing to go the extra mile.
We find sincere ways to connect with those we serve.
Hills Bank is banking on human connections.
Fairway is the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Hey, this is Matthew Roeder, owner of Roeder Epoxy. I'm excited for the opportunity to help you turn your ordinary floors into extraordinary floors. Garages, basements, patios, offices, I'm ready to go to work for you. Roeder Epoxy and online at roederepoxy.com.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Welcome into the Fairway Meat and Grocery pregame show here for this matchup between the boys basketball Washington Demons and the Tipton Tigers. Here you're watching live Demon Sports on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by Washington County Hospital and Clinics, a top-standing critical access hospital in America. Welcome in here to our little booth here. I'm Joel Keller, my good friend Brady Barron right next to me. And we're excited for this game. It's looking to be pretty even. Both teams coming in really hot. 4 of their last 5, they each have won in Washington. They're coming in 5-4. The Tigers 4-4, looking to get up above 500 here in the season. But Brady, what are you seeing here from this Tipton Tiger team coming in to Washington and looking to come out with a win?
Yeah, well, last time out, they had a big-time victory over Wilton. They won 60-51, so first things first, they can score the ball. They're led by Zach Butler. He's a 6'3" senior. All their starters, seniors, very veteran-led team, but Butler, he averages just about 15 points per game and 9 rebounds a game, so he's all over the place for this Tipton team. Last time out against Wilton, he had 20 points, 8 rebounds, and shot 53% from the field, so efficient. He can score the ball. He'll get those rebounds as well. He's definitely a player to look out for the Tigers.
Definitely, and at 6'3", he's the tallest player, which we saw last game for Washington. They had a lot of issues with the height of Fort Madison. A lot of players up over 6'5", 6'6". So with 6'3" being the tallest for Tipton, that really fares well here for Washington, who can match up much better there in their last game. But last game we saw Seth Shepard come off the bench and have a great day. What did you like from him in that one?
Yeah, Seth Shepard, he came off the bench, got some of his first action, and immediately he made an impact, whether it was doing the little things like rebounds and making hustle plays across the court. But he also put the ball in the rim as well. He had 13 points for the Demons off the bench. So he was a spark plug for him to try to get him back into that game last time out against Fort Madison, against the Bloodhounds, but not enough in that one. The size and athleticism of Fort Madison proved to be too much. But in this game, that height's not an issue. So we'll see what Shepard's able to do tonight.
Yeah, Shepard's going to look to continue his hot start to his season. And, of course, you got Logan McDowell back there as well, the leading scorer for the Demons. He's averaging 12 a game. A couple of rebounds and assists scattered in through there. But, their free throw shooting is going to be a key here in this one. They missed a couple of free throws last game, which they did lose pretty handily to Fort Madison. But, it's always hard to win a game if you're shooting under 50% from the free throw line.
Yeah, those are free points. If you're able to knock them down, they can really help you out in a game. We saw it in the women's game earlier. The Tigers were able to knock down free throws early, and that kind of got them out to that early lead. And after that, the game was in their control pretty much the whole way through.
And here in this one, we are in moments away from starting this game. So let's run through the starting lineups here quick. For the Tipton Tigers, you got Clay Bowman out there, along with Carter Hermiston, Jacob Barton, Jacob Bodecker, and Zach Butler. They're making starting 5, and for Tipton, Washington, they're running the same starting lineup that they had on Friday. You got Kale Williams, Drew Conrad, Rajan Roth, Logan McDole, and Oliver Hobshite there at the big spot. What are some of the names that stick out to you that we haven't really gotten to yet, Brady?
Drew Conrad was interesting to watch last time out. He's got a real nice handle of the ball, and he's able to do a little bit of everything. He averaged about 10 points per game for this team. He hasn't been able to hit the 3-ball too much this season so far, averaging about 10% there from beyond the arc. But his handle on the ball, he's kind of slippery when he's driving down the lane. He's really fun to watch. So I'm excited to see what he's able to do tonight. And then also for the Demons, Nick Stone. Get him behind the arc, and it's fun to watch him take that 3-ball. Shoots about 31% from 3. Love seeing him get out there on the perimeter and take that 3.
Stone, big-time corner specialist, and he's going to look to get going. He struggled a little bit early on in that game on Friday, but he's looking to get started here early. He had a couple of threes there at the end that helped Washington kind of making the game a little closer, bringing it from like 20 to within 12. They're late in the fourth quarter, but they're going to look to get him going, and we're getting closer to the tip. I want to remind you that you're watching Live Demon Sports on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, so pass it along to your friends and family who want to watch the Washington Demons come out and play here. Big one now with the Tipton Tigers coming to town. Be Logan McDole there in the circle along with Zach Butler. Going for the jump ball. Tigers will start out with it. Clay Bowman handling the ball for the Tigers, driving in. Layup rolls on in. And Tigers getting started 2-0 here in the first 15 seconds.
Nice quick layup there. Just instantly driving down the lane and getting the score to go.
McDole now, he's got an open lane, driving in, getting the foul and gets the shot to fall. He flexes there on the floor, and he's going to a line for a chance at a three-point play to start this one.
What a shot there. The defender jumped on the pass. McDole able to reel it in anyway, and then after that he had a wide open lane to the basket. Had the defender come over on the block, challenge him, and McDole able to hit it through that contact there. Took a hard hit, but he looks all right.
Yeah, well, he's the quarterback for the football team, so I'm sure he's used to taking some hard hits. His miss will go out of bounds, and Tigers will take over possession.
A little bit of a press action here out of the gate from the Demons, putting some pressure on the Tigers.
Tigers able to dribble through it. That was Carter Hermiston getting through it. An experienced lineup. These players played with each other for their high school seasons. And now it's their final run, the last dance for the Tipton Tigers. Hermiston for 3. Gonna go in and out. And it's rebounded. Drew Conrad. Conrad now on the wing, pump fake, creates some space. McDole wide open. Just missing there too. Couple of threes from both teams going around the horn and falling out. Nick Stone now getting the steal, going the other way. 1v2. He'll give it up to Drew Conrad, who's going to drive it in underneath. He'll miss it. Nick Stone now a chance from the wing. No good. Rebounded by Conrad. Out to McDole. To Stone into the corner. Conrad thought about it, but they'll just reset the offense. Here's Kale Williams now over to Conrad on the wing. He'll take the deep 3, and he finds the bottom of the net.
What a shot from Conrad. He was way downtown on that one. He was on the edge of the volleyball line. Pulled up, drilled it. Defender in his face too. What a shot.
Percentage-wise, he's the best three-point shooter on this Demon team, shooting 36.4% coming into this game. After right there, it's going to help out that percentage for sure. Up top, McDole, he's going to drive in, lay it in, and there's another one. He finishes through the contact, and he's headed to the line for another opportunity at a three-point play.
Wow, what a layup there. McDowell proving he's not afraid of this contact. He's going to look for the contact so far in this one. He's going right at the rim. He's inviting the defense to jump with him, and he's hitting these tough finger roll layups at the basket.
That's right, and at 6'3", he's able to attack this Tiger defense a little differently than he could last Friday against Fort Madison, so I'm sure he's happy Tigers aren't bringing the type of height that Fort Madison did, and he's taking advantage early on, attacking the rim as often as possible. Nick Stone now, off the inbound. He gets it to fall. Big time 3-pointers now coming from Nick Stone and Drew Conrad to get the Demons off to a quick start, 10-2. And a timeout called by the Tigers.
Against Fort Madison, what did we talk about, Joel? We talked about Fort Madison hitting those 2 big threes to start the game off, lightning hot to take that 6-0 run, and it looks like the Demons might have stole some of whatever they had in their water over there, because they're off to a hot start here, hitting a couple big-time threes early in this first quarter, taking a 10-2 lead early.
That last one from Nick Stone coming off the inbound pass. Just a great, efficient way to get the offense going, which we saw a lot of in the first game of the night, that girls varsity game between the Demons and the Tigers, which the Tigers pulled out there at the end. But the inbound plays in that game proved to be a big difference maker there, and already an inbound play leading to Nick Stone getting that open 3 there. A couple steps off the 3-point line.
We didn't see this last time out, but the Demons pressing immediately out of the gate on this one with a little 1-2-2 zone scheme here, as they'll get a foul called there on Cale Williams.
First foul of the game for the Demons. Tigers, of course, have 2 called on them. They set up now. Zach Butler with the ball. Working inside the Jacob Barton. He's trying to find something, nothing open. It's Demon defense playing tough man defense.
Ooh, just bobbled there. Unable to hold on to the ball on that one was Jacob Bodecker. Got the pass, but unable to reel it in.
McDowell now running the floor with the Demons, looking to take advantage of yet another opportunity to continue their scoring run. Nick Stone going up on the other side of the rim and able to drop that one in.
Nick Stone, what a drive to the rim, using his frame to get a look at that layup on the reverse and knocking it down, and he gets the steal as well, playing safety on the other end.
Throw goes a little wild, and Drew Conrad there almost had a meeting with the wall. But the Tigers will take over, and they'll get bailed out on that turnover. This Demon press proving to be difficult for the Tigers here in the early stages of this one.
Nice break there on that one, passing the ball to get through it instead of dribbling.
And a 3-pointer now for Jacob Bodecker. That'll fall in the net. Look at hung up there on the rim, but a 3-pointer there is the first points for the Tigers in a while here. They went on a little cold stretch, and Demons, it's their turn to answer.
Demons took advantage of that cold stretch as well, racking up the buckets.
Here's Cale Williams driving in into the post, lower post. His move though, the shot will go off the back of the rim, and here come the Tigers. Zach Butler taking it down the court.
That's a tough move there from Williams. He's a shorter guy in the court, but able to get a nice little look there, using some physicality to his advantage.
Clay Bullman setting up the offense now. Jacob Barton driving in. A foul on the floor. That's going to be called on Oliver Hopscheid. Drew Conrad and Hopscheid coming off the floor for the Demons. And on is Luke Scheibel.
Just tripped on the court there. Looks like he might have found a slick spot. That'll be a turnover there, but unfortunate one there for Carter Hemerson.
Demons take over. Seth Shepard seen his first minutes of this game as well. He provided a big spark off the bench for the Demons in the game on Friday. And he'll look to do so here. A wide open 3 for him, just off the iron. Tigers take over as the ball falls out of bounds.
There might not be a lot on his scouting report because the defense was not guarding him. They he saw him too. He just kind of said, nah, I'm good on that one. Shepard pulled up. Off target there, but definitely didn't look like a bad attempt at all.
Yeah, he hit one on Friday and went 1 for 2 there. So he's willing to take that three-pointer shot and didn't fall this time, but if I'm the Tigers, I'm not letting him shoot that all day. Here come the Tigers now, working their way back up us half court. In that offense working. Demons still putting that pressure on. Now driving to the rack. Jacob Barton, he's going to get fouled on the way up, and he'll have 2 at the line.
That might be Williams' second foul there. Yeah, it is.
Team 4.
Interesting from the Demons, seeing them come out. They run a 1-2-2 press on the back end, and then they fall back into man. That's tough. That takes a lot of communication on the defensive side of the ball. To be able to fall out of his zone into a man like that when the press is broken.
This takes a lot of talking over there, making sure you're not leaving someone open, and the Demons have done that very well today so far, but this one, Jacob Barton able to find a hole in that defense. He gets to the rack, and he goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. 12-6, Demons on top as Drew Conrad takes it down the court. McDowell on the wing, directing traffic. He's got Shepard now in the post. Shepard, he's got a height advantage, but he'll pass out. Drew Conrad with the fake, the shimmy, drops it off to Shepard, unable to handle it, and he'll throw it off of Scheibel. And now the Tigers, they get the turnover there.
That was a nice pass there. Scheibel unable to reel it in.
Jacob Barton for 3. Not going to fall. A battle for it. They're going to call a foul on Clay Bowman on the Tigers.
On that pass from Shepard to Scheibel, a little bit too much mustard on that. I want to specify it's a pretty hard pass there to force that turnover. But Demons ball back again.
And there's a lot of traffic down there as well. So the ball was bouncing around everywhere, almost went out of bounds. And here's Drew Conrad now for the Demons. A spin move. Finish, not going to happen, but Shepard batting it out to McDowell.
That was a nice layup attempt there just off target, but that's what I was talking about pregame with Conrad.
This time blocked by the Tigers, and now they're running. Oakley Cruz trying to find something there, but back out to Aiden Boston in the 3.
Oh.
Zach Butler getting on the board.
He's who we were talking about earlier. He leads their team in three-point percentage. Not afraid to knock it down from long range.
Shepard now fighting in the post. The fadeaway jumper won't fall. Bounce on the rim. Hung up there for what seemed like forever. But now the Tigers are headed the other way.
Nice little turnaround fade attempt. Almost looked like it could have went, just didn't.
Jacob Barton's layup won't go, and Drew Conrad now working against him. Bringing the ball up, back up the court for the Demons. Conrad, quick step. Miscommunication there between Conrad and McDowell, and they'll go out of bounds off the Tigers.
Conrad's control of the basketball is fascinating to watch. The way he was able to, he hit a little behind the back dribble, but he didn't even break step. He was right in position to make a move right off of it. The way he's able to dribble the ball, very, very impressive, very fluid with his motions.
Yeah, he has had some great drives so far today. Only amount into a couple of points here early on, but it's helped open up this Demon offense, which has kind of gone stale here after their quick start.
Yeah, they had a quick start out the gate, and they've been unable to they've gotten some good looks at the rim and a fadeaway post shot from Seth Shepard. Both decent looks and attempts, but just unable to get them to go, and it's opened up the door for the Tigers, and they've taken advantage, especially behind that big three-point shot from Zach Butler.
Tigers definitely going to want to get Zach Butler going. He leads the team with 15 points per game. And he had a big one on Friday, and he's looking to continue his start to the new year off with explosive offense. Here's McDowell now in the corner. He dribbles it out. Scheibel now attacking on the baseline. Pass out McDowell. Pump fake. Driving in. He's put one up. Not going to fall. Rebounded by Bodeker. Foul called there on Logan McDowell. That's his second so far. So McDowell and Cale Williams, 2 starters for the Demons with 2 fouls apiece here in the first quarter.
And that's going to have something to do with it. You see the Demons, they're not running that press anymore Oh, never mind. They're switching the possession. Looked like they were bringing it up the floor. He was running with some conviction there, but no. Getting free throws instead out of that. But like you said, 2 starters in foul trouble, 2 of their more productive ones as well. Cale Williams able to hit the 3 ball as well, averaged about 6.5 points per game. And Logan McDoley's their leading guy in the clubhouse. So a couple big names out. It's going to fall a lot more on guys like Drew Conrad, Nick Stone, Seth Shepard.
That's right. Jacob Bedeker goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He shoots 63% on the season. The Tigers have pulled it to within 2 after their slow start. Now the Demons are looking to end their scoring drought here. Scheibel thought about it. He'll kick it out to Drew Conrad. He wants it. He's going to drive in. That layup off target and off the hands of the Tigers. There's Jacob Bedeker who got a hand on it but not able to corral that one.
The pump fakes and the patience there from Conrad to get him that drive to the rim. Well done by him to get a shot at the basket.
Nick Stone's got it on the wing deep, though, off the inbound. Seth Shepard now working in the middle of the Tiger defense. He kicks it out. Conrad able to catch up to it after being tipped, and Shepard for 3.
With a man
off
right
the
in
front.
his face. Confident shot there from Shepard. Had a defender right in front of him, pulled up anyway. Hand down, man down. That's what they say, and that's what he was playing with right there.
Have that hand up for the Tigers. Definitely saved him from a 3. And now they have a chance to tie this one up or take the lead with a 3. Bedeker thought about it, but he'll have to pull it back down. Here's Hermiston now. He'll give it up. And the 3, not there. Nick Stone grabs the rebound.
Good effort there by Stone to haul in that rebound. Ooh. Ball stays Demons possession. Looking for a deep pass there to Shepard. Just off target, but Tigers touched it last, so the Demons will take over here.
Passing the ball in is Drew Conrad for the Demons. He'll get up to Nick Stone. Nick Stone driving. Back out to Scheibel. The long 2. Not going to go, but rebounded by Shepard. He tries to get rid of it, but right into the hands of the Tigers. Now Bedeker. He was moving, looking for Clay Bullman down the floor, but throws it right into the feet of Drew Conrad.
Yeah, Shepard got that rebound. He was trying to get the ball out of his hands before maybe a jump ball call, and ended up turning it over there with getting the hand on it from behind.
Bedeker thought about it, but he'll give it up. Hermiston now driving underneath. Powerful block there from Connor Layden, but he got too much hand on his way down, and that'll be a foul called, and Hermiston will head to the line.
I had to have called a body on that one because the effort there to get that block.
The first one from from Hermiston will go. Carter Hermiston, he comes off the bench, and this is his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the season. He'll go 1 for 2 there, and so far this year is 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
He's attacking the basket, getting aggressive here, getting to the line.
Drew Conrad driving, left-handed layups, not going to find the bottom of the net, and that is how we will end the first quarter. 12-11, Demons on top. Brady, how have the Tigers come back in this one?
A lot of missed opportunities by the Demons so far. We talked about how hot of a start they got off to. A lot of that came from shooting behind the arc, but since then, haven't been able to get anything to go from there. And Conrad, I talked about him pregame as someone who I like his ability to handle the ball and get to the rim, and he's been getting to the rim fine, but finishing at the basket, that's been a struggle for him. And not only him, Seth Shepard had an attempt as well down there. So Demons unable to make good on the close baskets and unable to get some things to go from beyond the arc as well.
That's exactly right. They've been getting some good looks. Demons not able to get them to fall. And on the other side, the Tigers have just kind of gradually chipped away at this lead, and now all of a sudden they're down 1. They've gotten points from all 5 of their starters. What has made them successful after that slow start to the game?
They've been getting to the rim and attacking the basket, getting to the free throw line, getting some attacks up. They haven't done anything that stands out exceptionally, but they've been able to do a little bit of everything well to slowly work their way back into this one.
I mean, you mentioned some foul trouble there with Cale Williams, Logan McDowell. They'll both going to be on the bench here to start the second quarter. 2 big losses there for the Demons, and the Tigers are going to start with it with another opportunity to take the lead. And that'll be poked out by Drew Conrad. Conrad driving down. He's going to get the foul called on Zach Butler.
Zach Butler, someone we haven't seen really able to get a whole lot going. He's got a 3-point shot, and it was a big shot for sure, but offensively hasn't been able to get a whole lot more going. And Conrad there trying to get another shot at the rim on that one.
Conrad's going to find Nick Stone yet again on the inbound. Nick Stone dribbles it across the court. He'll find his guy, Connor Layden, underneath.
That was a nice feed by Nick Stone. He was able to get an attack in the middle of the lane here to draw the defense up, and Layden able to squeeze right behind him, found the guy. Good pass.
Jacob Budiker trying the 3, not going to fall. Nick Stone aroused that rebound. Now he's headed the other way. He'll pass it away, though, into the hands of Clay Bowman, who's going to take it to the rack. And the transition layup puts him within 1 again.
Yeah, just an unfortunate pass there for the Demons, but nice hands on that steal there by Bowman to take it all the way.
Here's Layden for 3. It'll fall.
Layden providing some valuable minutes off the bench here for the Demons.
Now driving, Butler, not able to put it in the hole. And the Demons will retain possession on that loose ball.
Layden, he's up to 7 points so far, so he's been having a real good outing here.
Providing some key minutes off the bench for the Demons, with McDowell and Williams both having to sit in foul trouble. Drew Conrad now at the top of the key. He'll give it to Layden, now inside the hop shot. Loses the handle of it. Conrad, though, brings it inside. Still not able to break his little slump that he's in. And now the Tigers are headed the other way.
That might have been his toughest look, but it was still a nice look, and just unable to get it to go a little too hard on the floater attempt.
Up top, Budiker for 3. No. Front iron. Rebounded by Connor Layden. Here's hop shot running the floor. Nick Stone. Inside. Scheibel for 2. Demons up 19-13 now. Foul called on the way up for Jacob Budiker. He's going to get 2 at the line here.
Yeah, just too much contact right there on that attempt. As Seth Shepard checks back in here for Layden, who's had a nice little outing so far. A couple spark plugs checking in for each other.
They're going to call this one on the floor as well. So Tigers going to have to inbound it. Jacob Barton now at the top. Opshot was giving him some room to shoot, but he won't take it. Now Budiker resetting this offense. Driving inside is Barton. He'll kick it out. Butler driving on Scheibel. He'll put it up.
Nice little turnaround move there to get the basket to go. Now Zach Butler, starting to get moving a little bit here more as this second quarter commences.
The deep 3 there. Off target. Conrad went down the court, saw an opening, took it. He's falling. Now the Tigers headed the other way.
He's been struggling, and when you're struggling, getting a shot closer to the rim might be helpful.
And Butler this time hitting the 3 for the Tigers. He's got 8 now. Conrad now in the corner. Up top to Shepard. They're swinging around. Nick Stone for 3. Looking for the answer. Won't go. A rebound by Shepard. He'll get fouled on his way back up. And this time he's headed to the line.
Nice hustle play there from Shepard to get that board. But I want to take a look at what Nick Stone did on that play. That release was lightning fast to be able to get that shot up in time before the defense really made a stop at it, and it rimmed right in and out. So it was a good look as well.
Shepard knocks down the first free throw there. You're right, Nick Stone, hand in his face, no worry in the world. He's putting it up, and he's a good three-point shooter, so why not?
Demons getting McDole back into the game, see what he's able to do. He was a big part of their little run there at the beginning of the game.
Seth Shepard goes 1 for 2, but Hopshite, it'll rebound that one, and the Demons keep possession, but that's going to be poked away. Jacob Barton with the steal and score for the Tigers.
Just telegraphing the pass too much there, and it's happened a couple times this half where the Tigers have been able to jump a pass in the passing lane like that and get some free buckets.
McDole back in the game. He'll throw that one inside, and the foul's going to be called on the Tigers there, trying to knock that ball out of Hopshite's hands. They're going to get Aiden Boston for the foul.
Looks like he jumped kind of right just on the ball, essentially, trying to force that turnover there, and just too much contact with the body. But now it's a tie ball game. Tigers, they've battled their way right back into this one.
20-20 here. 4:13 left in the first half. McDole will have it. He'll try to go inside. That'll be picked off and heading the other way. McDole will knock it out of the hands of Wyatt Nebergall.
That's a hustle play there from McDole to make sure that mistake didn't snowball into some points there for the Tigers, but looked like he might have just telegraphed that pass a little bit too much too. It seems like the Tigers kind of see when that pass is coming, they're just waiting a little too long to make it.
Eyeing down their receiver. And now the Tigers have an opportunity to take their first lead of the game. Driving in Barton. Shepard making it tough. Barton will have to throw it out. Reset. Clay Bullman.
That's a nice dribble hop step there in the post. Unable to get a shot up because of Shepard's defense, but nice move.
Bowman now going around the screen. He'll kick it out to the corner. The three for Oakley Cruz. Not going to go. Rebounded by Barton. This rebound won't go, but he grabs his own rebound, puts it right back in. Maybe some stat pad in there for Jacob Barton.
Couple of hustle plays there from Barton, able to get it to go on the end there. Nice possession from the Tigers, and they're going to get another one.
Oakley Cruz now running the floor. Quick turnovers here for the Tigers, proven to give them some opportunities. Here's Butler for two. Won't go, but rebounded by Barton. He's got 3 offensive rebounds here in the past minute. A jump ball now will go in the Demons' direction.
That's an interesting call there, Joel. It felt more like a block there for me if they were calling on the McDole getting his hand up there. But I guess they're saying the hands stuck together just a little too much. They're giving him the jump ball opportunity, but either way, Demons get possession of the basketball.
McDole, he's got 2 fouls, still staying aggressive on defense. Now there's going to be an offensive foul on Seth Shepard. They get caught moving his feet on the screen there.
Yeah, another moving screen there, something we saw a lot in the first half of that girls varsity game earlier. Shepard gets caught with one here. McDole comes back in the game, and they bring the pressure back that was so successful there in that first half.
So here's Zach Butler now working his way around. Not going to get anywhere. He'll have to pass back out, and it makes his way to Clay Bullman on the wing. Quick move, dribble to the rim. He's got it.
Nice bucket there on that drive from Bullman. Just a nice little dribble move to get himself free and attack the basket. He's got 6. And he's looking pretty good so far, part of this Tiger attack.
24-20 now with 2:40 left in the first half, and the Washington Demons calling a timeout there. The Tigers, they're enjoying their biggest lead of the game, 4 points. How have they continued that success they found at the end of the first quarter into here in the second quarter to give them the lead?
They've been attacking off turnovers this time. Now something does stand out as extraordinary for what they're doing right now. They're forcing a lot of turnovers off of the Demons, and they're attacking the rim right off of it. And whether they're getting a bucket off of that or getting a foul, or even if, like McDole did, poking the ball out and retaining possession and setting it up, they're just creating extra possessions for themselves by forcing those turnovers. And that's really been a part of their comeback effort. Now they're in the lead here by 4 points, and a lot of that's been because they're forcing turnovers.
And those turnovers, we saw Oakley Cruz get a steal there. He averages 1.1 steals per game off the bench. Him and Zach Butler lead the team in steals, and they're aggressive. They like to jump those passes. They like to poke their hand in on the offensive player with the ball. And here's Drew Conrad. Demons looking to get a bucket here. Only 8 points so far in the second quarter. Here's McDowell for three. Not gonna go in the rebound by Barton, but it'll be poked out. Obshai had it, but he'll give it up to Butler.
That three was from way downtown, and for a team that's struggling to get anything rolling offensively, that might not be the best look.
Zach Butler left open on the baseline. The mid-range jumper falls. He's got 10.
After a bit of a slow start, Zach Butler, he's been doing a little bit of everything, and he's hitting those shots inside the arc to get these buckets to go.
8 points so far in the second quarter. The shot there not going to fall for Hobscheit, and we're going the other way. Tigers in possession. Foul called on Seth Shepard there. So Tigers up 6 and have an opportunity to extend that lead.
Yeah, I might have liked Hobscheit to take that jump shot there on the baseline. He kind of dribbled into the defense to throw up a layup, but the layups haven't been going really for anyone on the Demons team so far.
It's been a struggle on the interior, and now the Tigers setting up their offense. Bowman jumps it off to Barton, who drives in. The foul is going to be called on the floor.
There's just a little too much contact there on the backside as they were driving to the rim. That'll be the second one on Hobscheit there.
It will indeed. 2 fouls there on him. 4 fouls on the Demons here in the second quarter. Next one will send the Tigers to the line. Oakley Cruz, dump it off. Gets in the way there of Barton, but Barton now working. Good little move there, but blocked by Stone. And now going the other way. Pushing it up, Scheibel. The layup. He'll get fouled on the way up. Shot won't go, but he's got 2 at the line.
Yeah, great effort by Nick Stone on that block. Absolutely phenomenal. And then able to see the court and make a pass to a guy who's going to get fouled and put at the line. Now Scheibel gets a chance to add some points and cut this deficit down.
Scheibel's first one's going to miss. Luke Scheibel, the senior guard. Trying for a second. He got it. 1 for 2. Every trip for the Demons to the free throw line has ended 50%. Now the Tigers are working up against that press again. Here's Zach Butler working on his way. Euro stepping in to their lane. Gets the bucket to fall.
Yeah, way to go keeping the ball high there by Butler. Keeping it out of harm's way by any swatting defenders. And just got the layup to fall.
Oakley Cruz going to get called for the foul there. Oakley Cruz, sophomore. He's one of the only non-seniors on this Tiger team to get consistent minutes. It's him, and it's Wyatt Nebergall.
Yeah, they're a veteran-led team, but I think the bigger story here, this is going to put Conrad at the line. Maybe if he's able to get one of these to fall, he can take the lid off the basket a little bit, get some rhythm.
First one will go. Drew Conrad, he shoots 75% from the free throw line, one of the best free throw shooters here for the Demons. His second. Nothing but net. 5-point game. Tigers on top, 28-23. Demons bringing back the press.
It slowed down the Tigers there, able to get their hands on the ball a little bit, even though the Tigers now in business.
Working inside, Barton. Double team, he'll kick it out. Back to Barton on the corner. The pump fake drive, open shot, he gets it to fall. And he's headed to the line for a bonus point.
Barton, he's been a little bit of a spark plug themselves. He's been really efficient there on offense, and he's been able to get to the line and attack the basket, drawing fouls, getting to the free throw line and making things happen for the Tigers.
Barton's going to knock down that free throw. He shoots 74% from that area. 31-23 now. Shot clock turned off. 20 seconds remain in the first half. Here's Drew Conrad. Logan McDowell working on Butler underneath the net. Foul called on the floor, but that'll send McDowell to the line.
They've got that one on Zach Butler, I believe.
Foul's on Zach Butler, his second.
Just a little bit too much contact in the painted area on the drive there.
It's his second foul so far of this evening affair. And Logan McDowell, a chance to add some points for the Demons. First one will fall. 11.8 seconds left on the clock here for the Tigers to work after this free throw attempt.
So McDowell's first points there since about the first quarter, earlier there in the first quarter.
McDowell knocks them both down, and now the Tigers are moving. Bowman loses it. 5 seconds down. Scheibel to Drew Conrad. 2-1 at the buzzer. Just underneath. Drew Conrad not happy with that one. He had the open look there, not able to get it to fall at the buzzer. And it's a 6-point lead for the visiting Tipton Tigers here over the Washington Demons. Stay with us here for the halftime report. You're watching live Demon Sports on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Hills Bank is a bank of people
who are willing to go the extra mile.
We find sincere ways to connect with those we serve.
Hills Bank is banking on human connections.
Fairway is the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Hey, this is Matthew Roeder, owner of Roeder Epoxy. I'm excited for the opportunity to help you turn your ordinary floors into extraordinary floors. Garages, basements, patios, offices, I'm ready to go to work for you. Roeder Epoxy and online at roederepoxy.com.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kielder my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Sports broadcasting on the Southeast Iowa Video Network is brought to you by Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome into the Fairway Meat and Grocery halftime show, also presented by Rotor Epoxy. You know, it's 31-25. Tipton's on top. Brady, what have you seen so far? You know, we had that little flip there where Washington was leading in the first quarter.
Yeah, out of the gates, Washington, they were able to get off to a fast start. They were knocking down threes. They were aggressive at the basket. McDowell was able to get some and-one opportunities, and they took an early lead, but since then that's kind of flipped due to some of these turnovers that the Demons have been perpetrating there down the stretch in that first half. They've been getting the ball poked away, and it's been leading to fast break opportunities for the Tigers, and the Tigers have either been making good on those opportunities, getting fouled at the basket, or just getting the ball knocked back out but retaining possession and running a set there and getting some points on the board. But turnovers down the stretch have kind of led to that flip, but also missed opportunities by the Demons have also proved to be a detriment to them. Drew Conrad himself, he's had a couple shots at the rim that he's been unable to get to go. They've had a couple threes that were good. Seth Shepard took a couple three-point shot attempts that were good looks that they just weren't able to get fall. And then along with that foul trouble, Logan McDowell had to miss some time due to being in foul trouble, as well as Cale Williams. So it's been kind of a perfect mix of bad things to kind of make the Demons fall behind in this one, even though they got off to a really hot start out of the gate.
Yeah, and with that slow start that then in the second quarter, Tipton really took advantage. They've been really aggressive going after it. What do you like from them?
Yeah, they've been attacking the rim. They haven't been settling for a whole lot of bad three-point shot attempts. They haven't taken a whole lot of threes really at all in this one. And a lot of that's been Jacob Barton. He's really been going at the rack, attacking the rim. He's got 8 points. Some of those have come off and-one free throws. Some of those come off free throw attempts in general. He's also just been really aggressive attacking the basket. And he's not the only one. Zach Butler, a lot of his points, they've come within the arc as well. He did have a three-point make, but a lot of his shots have come inside the arc. He's made good on a lot of those attempts. So they've been aggressive at the rim, at the basket, trying to make things happen inside the paint.
Yeah, and you mentioned Jacob Barton's name there. He had that stretch there early in the second quarter where it was a minute of game time, but he had 3 offensive rebounds, including one of them leading to a putback. How important is it for Jacob Barton and the rest of this Tiger team to continue to crash the boards offensively?
Yeah, that's really going to be the key here. They've been able to get second chance looks. They've been able to draw fouls, and as the game progresses and we get later into the game, getting those second opportunities to hit a shot or get a basket, those are going to be critical down the stretch. As well as if they're able to get to the free throw line, that's also going to be critical in securing a win down the stretch, is hitting those free throws and getting those attempts at the line.
On both sides, we've had a lot of scoring here early on. Zach Butler, of course, 12, leading the game in scoring, but Washington, they've really spread the ball out more, finding whichever player is open, and of course, dealing with that foul trouble to McDowell and Cale Williams.
Yeah, and with McDowell, Cale Williams being out, Connor Layden, he stepped up, hit some big-time baskets. He had some big-time shots there. He's got 7 points, I believe, here in this one so far, and off the bench, he's really been a spark plug for him, kind of like what Seth Shepard was able to do last time out. But this time, it's been Connor Layden, and he's been all over the place as well, hitting his shots. But he's been really aggressive at the basket and trying to get rebounds and doing some of the little things as well, trying to get those rebounds and hustle stats too.
It's been a back-and-forth game so far. I'm sure we're in for a good one. I'm excited for the rest of it. But thank you for watching and tuning in to the Rotor Epoxy Halftime Report, and stay with us for the rest of this one.
Hills Bank is a bank of people
who are willing to go the extra mile.
We find sincere ways to connect with those we serve.
Hills Bank is banking on human connections.
Fairway is the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Welcome into the second half here at Washington High School for this battle between the Washington Demons and the Tipton Tigers. You're watching Live Demon Sports on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by Washington County Hospital and Clinics. Again, I'm Joel Keller with my friend Brady Barron, and we are excited for this second half. It's been good so far. We've seen a lot of scoring, a couple of deep threes. Brady, what do you expect here coming up in the second half?
Well, I'm expecting a lot of looks at the rim, a lot of both teams attacking the basket, trying to get some easy looks to get the rhythm flowing for both of them. For the Demons, they really got to stay out of foul trouble here. They were rolling when they had all their guys on the floor, but they've lost some of that rhythm, getting in foul trouble, losing some of their guys, so they're going to have their starting lineup out, but they got to keep out of foul trouble. And for the Tigers, I think the key is just to be aggressive. Stay at the rim, keep attacking the basket, trying to get to the line, and that should open up some looks from the arc as well.
The Demons came out in the first quarter with a full court press, though a couple fouls forced them to pull that back and focus more on half court defense. So it'll be interesting to see if they go back into that, but the Tigers will start with the ball. Jacob Barton driving in through the wing. He's gonna have to back it out. Good defense by Hobscheit. Wow. Mid-range jumper there by Bullman. Tigers on the board first.
Bullman, he's one of the leading scorers in this Tigers team, and we didn't talk about him at halftime, but he's been a silent hero for them as well.
Quick release there from Stone. Not going to go, and the Tigers are working the other way. Poked out by McDowell. He's got the steal. He's going to pass it up. Kill Williams. Trying to move it. Lobbing it up. Drew Conrad hanging on to it. He gets the foul. Foot down, inbounds through the contact. That'll be a completion. And foul there on the Tigers. So, Demons going to have to inbound it.
Yeah, he got a foot down. Good completed pass there. Good steal by McDowell on the other end, trying to stop the jump from coming through. But just as I say that, the Tigers snag one away of their own.
Zach Butler with the steal on that pass, inbounds, and now the Tigers are back to work. Used a lot of those turnovers there in the second quarter to get that lead that they brought in the halftime, and now they're up 8. Here's Woolman. Barton now at the top of the key, working against Conrad. The help from Williams. Gonna force that shot to go off the back and into the hands of Conrad.
A little bit of contact there, ref letting them play.
Conrad trying to kick it back out to Williams, but it'll be intercepted by Hermiston.
These turnovers still threatening the Demons' chance of pulling this one out.
Inside is Butler. That'll be poked out by Stone. He'll get the steal there.
Then again, it seems like neither team really wants to keep their hands on the basketball.
Lots of turnovers to start this second half. McDowell now will try and reset this team. Williams has it on the wing. Hobscheit working inside. The mid-range jumper not going to go. Now foul's going to be called underneath.
Just left it short on that attempt, and that's kind of been the whole story for them all day. Williams, though, another foul.
Yep, Williams will have to head to the bench for 3 fouls, and for him is Luke Scheibel. He's provided some solid minutes off the bench so far today. And the Demons are in that full court press. Here's Butler up top, dumping it off for Hermiston for 3. He gets that to roll on through. An 11-point lead.
Just gets that to roll in the front end of the rim. Hobscheit tried to close out on that, even yelled shot at him, but just a great basket there from Hermiston.
Now McDowell from long distance. Not going to be able to find the bottom of the net there, and we're getting the other way with Butler.
Leaving it short again. That's just been the whole story of this game, really, since that lead that the Demons had. They're just leaving shots short, left, right, and the other.
Now Conrad's going to come with the steal there off the tipped pass. Conrad trying to run the floor by himself. The layup. He gets it to fall as he hits the floor. No foul called. Now the Tigers are working the other way.
And he went right into the contact there trying to draw the foul, but able to get a layup to go, which he was struggling with in that first half there down the stretch. So maybe that can get him in a bit of a rhythm here as we head towards about halfway through this third quarter.
Seth Shepard will come on to the court for Oliver Hobscheit. It's a 9-point game. Tigers with the ball inbounding. Jacob Bedker. Drew Conrad switching on the Jacob Barton. Clay Bowman looked like he almost thought about it from that distance, but there's no way.
From the volleyball pole hole.
Here's a three. Hermiston not going to go. Nick Stone gets the rebound. The Demons now have a chance to get back-to-back buckets here. Conrad with the floater. He finally gets one to fall.
There you go. He got the lid to fall off of that basket. Now he's getting at the rim. Hit a nice little floater there. Under control, right on the money.
The Tigers broke this press. Now they got an open three in the corner. Jacob Buddiker with the three.
Wow, that was just a great find there by Clay Bowman. Almost a cross-court pass kind of there. Got under the basket, kicked it out to the open guy in the corner, and they knock it home.
Butler gets the stand on it. Ball goes out of bounds. Demons retain possession. Hermiston's got to tie his shoe over there. But Nick Stone will be inbounding it for the Demons. 24 seconds on the shot clock. McDowell off to Stone. He puts up a quick three. Not going to go. Rebounded by Shepard out to McDowell. Into the corner for Drew Conrad. He's going to put it up. Highly contested there by Clay Bowman. Not going to fall, but there's going to be a foul underneath on Tipton, Zach Butler.
That's his third here in the third quarter. They're leaving him on the floor because he's their guy, their leading scorer, but you got to tell him, you got to be more careful now.
Yeah,
Nick Stone now on that last possession. Certainly confident in that jump shot with that quick trigger. Had a good look at it. Just barely didn't go. He does it again.
Ooh, quick release finds the bottom of the net. Splash from the corner for Stone.
That release is something else. Lightning quick. He barely needs to get a hand on that ball to put it up.
Here's Buddiker. He gets his own corner three to go to answer.
Now it's a light show. I said they're going to go at the rim and be aggressive. We saw some of that, but it's a light show right now.
Scheibel, deep two, not going to go. Shepard gets the rebound, puts it right back in.
Now that's a hustle stat that does show up on the stat sheet. What a play there by Shepard to be in the right place.
Logan McDowell catching a little forearm there. Seeing a notch for his third foul. So both leading scorers on these teams have 3 fouls. However, both teams, they rely on a whole slew of players to provide their offense.
Yeah, they sure do. Both teams have a lot of scorers that score over 8 points per game, or right around 7 or 8 points per game. So both these teams have guys that can put the ball on the rim. McDowell now taking a seat, though, after picking up his third. We'll see how that affects the team going forward.
Hermiston off to Barton. Barton had a big first half. He's working against Shepard. That'll be blocked by Shepard and Scheibel. And now Conrad's running the floor. Good defense here by Cruz. Forcing him back out. Set Shepard from 3. Off the front iron and off. Rebounded by Hermiston.
Just off target there from Shepard. He's looking to get that 3 ball to fall since he's getting open looks from it.
Cruz from mid-range. A bucket for the sophomore.
One of the few young guys on this team, on this roster, that gets minutes. Joel, like you said, hitting a big-time mid-range jumper there.
Nick Stone in the corner. Seth Shepard gets the rebound. The put back will be good. Seth Shepard going to work now. That's his 5th point of the game. He's got 2 offensive rebounds and 2 putbacks here in this third quarter.
Yeah, and his points, they're coming off hustles, getting that rebound, getting the offensive opportunity, and when he's able to haul that thing in, he's got a decent look at the rim, and he's just putting it up. Nice little half there from Shepard.
Demons down 8 at this timeout, 44-36.
Seems like every time the Demons get a little momentum, the Tigers are able to do something to answer it or stunt it a little bit. It seems like every single time the Demons have something going. The Tigers, they hit a 3, the Tigers come back and hit a 3 of their own.
Tigers have been responding here in the third quarter. And they'll have to continue. They have an opportunity to get back up to that 10-point lead. But the Demons, they're putting that full court pressure on. All 10 players now on this side of the court.
Able to get that inbound in there, and the pressure kind of falls off a little bit.
Yep, Jacob Barton will give it up to Cruz. Cruz dribbling through 2 players. The deep 3 from Bedeker. Not going to go. A rebound by Cale Williams. Tossing it down. Connor Leiden not able to catch up to it in time. He'll keep it in bounds. And there's Scheibel on the feed from Cale Williams. Back to within 6.
What a shot there, but I want to go back to that pass. It was right in the bucket. It was like an absolutely beautiful pass there, like a quarterback making a play. What a ball. Unable to haul it in cleanly, but right over the hands of the defender.
Here's Cruz for 3. Oakley Cruz going to work so far in this third quarter. Drew Conrad, a nice little spin move inside, not going to go. Seth Shepard yet again. His 6th second chance point of the half.
Tell me if you've heard this before. Seth Shepard offensive rebound put back shot for the bucket.
I think I've heard myself say that 3 times now. Here's Bowman driving. Knocked out. Barton went on to it. Bowman going to reset the offense with 15 seconds on the shot clock. 28 seconds remaining in the half, or in the third quarter, apologies. Here's Bowman. Cruz, another one. He got it to fall. Oakley Cruz responding to the Seth Shepard second chance points.
That's 8 second half points for Cruz there. He's been phenomenal since halftime.
And now Cruz gets that steal. He'll throw it up to Bowman at the buzzer. Not in time, and it'll fall off the rim as well. But the big 3 there from Cruz gives the Tigers a 10-point lead here on the road.
Yeah, Cruz coming into this one, 23% shooter from beyond the arc, averaging just 4 points per game, and he's been phenomenal. He's got 8 here in this second half alone. He's been phenomenal since halftime. Really the driving force behind this Tiger lead.
Yeah, Cruz, you mentioned 22%. He does like shooting the ball, though. He's 5 for 22 on the season. But as the sophomore, you come in, maybe not as confident playing with these other seniors, but he hit that mid-range jumper there at about the elbow on the right side, and things started flowing for him.
Yeah, I mean, that really opened up the door for him, and since then he's been feeling it. He's been in rhythm the whole time. They're finding him open in the corner, on the outside from behind the arc, and he's been knocking it home. Phenomenal half there when guys like Zach Butler are left scoreless off the board, and Clay Bowman's only got a little bit here early in this one as well. So, in this half, so he stepped up big time for him.
50-40 as we enter the fourth quarter. On Friday, here we saw the Demons try and claw their way back from a 20-point deficit. This time only 10, much easier to do, but still going to take a lot of work here. They will start with the ball. Drew Conrad will have it. He's going to take it a couple steps right away. Oliver Hopshite gets the feed from Conrad and puts it in the bucket.
Nice vision on that bounce pass there from Conrad to get the layup there from Hopshite. Nice communication, nice court vision from both players involved.
Wyatt Nebergall almost had that poked out by Williams. And Tipton will have it. Bullman. Gonna try and pass it inside the Butler. Butler guarded by Williams. Butler puts it in the net.
Butler scoreless in that third quarter, gets on the board quickly in this fourth quarter.
Williams off to Conrad. Inside. Seth Shepard puts it up. Foul called away from the ball, I believe. It'll be on Wyatt Nebergall, a hold. Since there's away from the ball, Drew Conrad will have to inbound for the Demons.
Yeah, I missed it. I thought maybe Shepard got hit on the arm on his way up, but no.
Way out to Hobshite. A fresh shot clock for the Demons after the foul. And McDowell for three from the wing. They needed it, and they got it.
First points of the half for McDowell there on that one. Trying to spark the Demons, and now they're within 10 off that three-point attempt. Of course, he's been in foul trouble, keeping him off the floor quite a bit. But big-time three there with about 7 minutes left.
In the third quarter, Tipton able to respond anytime a big shot happened for the Demons. This time, Bart not able to find the bottom of the net. And now the Demons have a chance to go on their run. Seth Shepard able to get up to that ball. And Conrad going around the screen. Jumper. Rim is off. Conrad won the foul call, but won't get it. Cruz now going the other way, resetting this offense.
That's a tough shot from Conrad. He's kind of fading away there at the free throw line. Tough shot. Almost got it to go. Would have been one heck of a look, but just off target there on that one.
Cruz's shot. He's going to get the foul called there on Shepard. Oakley Cruz going to head to the line.
Yeah, anytime that you bring that arm down, I know it looked like he was going for that block attempt, but anytime you're not straight up and down, you bring that arm down on that block attempt, you're going to get called for that foul. It's that motion that they see that kind of triggers the referee's whistle.
Oakley Cruz knocks the first one in. He's 5 for 8 now on the season, and some quick math for you, but 62.5%. Did that in that head, my head.
Wow, look at you go. Are you a math major or something?
No. Oakley Cruz knocks in the free throw there, too. 2 for 2 from the sophomore. He's got 10 points now off the bench. Here comes Conrad. A foul on his way in, but he'll be on the floor.
Gets that post shot circus layup to fall.
Yeah.
Little rhythm look for him.
Doesn't count for him, but it looks pretty cool.
Looks fun.
Drew Conrad scanning the area. We'll have to throw it up to McDowell. Conrad's working on the baseline now, going underneath. Stone inside to kill Williams. What a pass and a finish for Williams.
What vision from Stone. Absolutely unbelievable core vision from Stone. What a pass, what a finish. Just chemistry basketball right there. That's what that was.
Dare I say some Nikola Jokic vibes there from Nick Stone.
And with that trigger, the three-point shot, I like it. I like it.
Dale Williams now headed the other way. McDowell in transition. The layup falls, and all of a sudden we got a 5-point game and a timeout by the Tipton Tigers. Washington Demons aren't done yet.
Now the Demons are rolling now, and you can kind of see it. They were in foul trouble, so they had some maybe unfamiliar lineups on the floor, and we're kind of seeing some chemistry show through right now. This is a chemistry run that we have right now, from that Nick Stone pass to the pass just now to get McDowell the layup. It's a chemistry run right now. They're working together as a team on both sides of the floor to put together this run and be right back into this ball game.
This run has been huge for the Demons. They came into the second half, only down 6, but the Tigers were able to extend that to double digits.
Yeah, the Tigers were able to pull away a little bit, got out to a nice run on their own. That was led by Oakley Cruz. He's been having a phenomenal second half here, but the Demons, they've been able to battle back, and a lot of that's been they've had their guys on the floor. Like I said, Logan McDowell hit a big-time 3 on this side of the floor right here in front of us, and that really triggered this whole run, was that big-time 3.
Really did. Brought them from down 10 to down 7. A big moment. Shifted that momentum. Ended a bit of a scoring drought that Washington had, and now they're shooting free. They're playing free, and the offense is flowing. And now that full court pressure, trying to force the turnover here as Butler inbounds it for the Tigers. They'll find Buttiker.
Looked like a miscommunication by the players on the press there. Let it get broken pretty easily, so not a whole lot of benefit to that one.
Right here's Bowman off the Butler. Butler driving now. Cale Williams putting some pressure on him.
Looked like he was close to stepping out of bounds there. Nice job not for Butler there, staying inbounds.
McDowell beating Barton to his spot, forcing the pass out. And Butler now. Cale Williams on defense. Forces the pass out again. This interior defense holding strong for the Demons. And the shot clock buzzer goes off. Barton got the shot off, won't go. And here come the Demons.
Great defensive possession from the Demons. No give at all.
Shepard underneath. Then we got a 1-possession game here in Washington.
Shepard's having a phenomenal second half. 7 points alone.
The drive kicked out. Hermiston for 3. No. McDowell way up there. The Shepard. Blocked. The foul called. Can you tell McDowell's a quarterback with that throw?
Joel, I'm thinking that looked a little Mahomey. Right on the money. Fade route. Looked a little Mahomey to me. I don't know. I don't know.
All right, Colin Collinsworth. Seth Shepard for the free throw here. First one misses. 3-point game.
What a half from Shepard. Got off a little bit slow out of the gate there in the first half, only getting a free throw to go. But here in the second half, 8 total points so far in the game, 7 of them here in the second half alone.
Shepard got that second one to fall, though.
8 of them in the second half alone.
2-point game. Tigers need a bucket. Bowman handling the ball. Jacob Barton now giving up to the sophomore, Cruz. They're working away around the perimeter methodically. Bowman now inside Butler. Matched up on Drew Conrad. And Nick Stone able to poke it free, broke it loose. That'll be off the Tigers. And the Demons now get another stop.
Big time play from Nick Stone, poking the ball out, diving on the floor to try to get it. Bounces off a Tiger. Phenomenal work from the Tiger defense, or from the Demon defense, excuse me.
Cale Williams bring the ball up the court on Bowman. He'll get it up into the corner. McDowell kicking it back out. Conrad now driving out to McDowell yet again. He's going back in, spin move, bucket! Tie ball game.
Oh my goodness, what a spin move. Getting open off of that beautiful, beautiful spin move and attacking the basket. What a play. And there's a travel on the other end. The momentum fully in favor of the Demons now.
The Demons on an amazing run here in the fourth quarter. Bringing it back down 10. Only allowing the Tigers score 4 points in the past 5 minutes. Here's Conrad now off to Williams. Steph Shepard left open at the top. He's not going to take the 3. He'll dump it off to McDowell. McDowell using the screen from Stone. He'll step back, give it to Stone for 3. No. Williams had it for a second, but he lost it in the Cruz's hands, and Cruz will be fouled by Williams. It's the second team foul of the quarter. They still have 3 to give.
Yeah, both players just going for that rebound there. Williams, too much body going through Cruz there on that one. Gets called for another foul. His 4th.
Barton has it at the top. He'll give it to Cruz. Cruz, a deep 3. Looking to break the tie there, but won't fall. Cale Williams saves it. Now McDowell throwing again, picked off this time though by Cruz.
Wow.
Butler on McDowell, he'll give it up to Bowman. Bowman driving in. Defense from Shepard, forcing the ball to miss, and Bowman grabs his own rebound and gives the Tigers the lead.
Great effort from Bowman there to be able to pull down his own miss and go back up with it. Phenomenal effort on that play.
Here comes Conrad. Crossover there inside. Spin move. No. Rebounded by Cruz somehow. The ball ricocheting around. Ends up in the hands of Stone, who gives it up. And now, Cale Williams has it on the wing. He's going to throw it up for Conrad. He gets Butler to jump there, and Butler running after the ball. A lot of chaos. The ball rolling everywhere.
Butler being able to save that from going out of bounds, very impressive. I thought for sure that was sliding its way out of bounds. Great play there by Butler, and a lot of chaos, like you said. Absolutely, the ball was bouncing all over the place.
Cruz now with 16 on the shot clock. Just about a minute left in this one. The Tigers nursing a 2-point lead, 56-54. Here's Barton, the layup. It'll fall left-handed. 4-point game now.
Barton's first points here in the second half, back on the board finally.
Timeout called by Washington. Head coach Colin Stark wants to talk things over with the Demons.
What a quarter of basketball, Joel. Wow, that was exciting. The Demons able to battle back into this one. They've been forward. The defense was really what started it all off on the other end. Just stout defense played by the Demons, and they've been able to turn that into offense. And the chemistry shown again. I know I keep going back to it, but the way that they were able to just pass the ball around and swing it around. Both teams both teams relatively veteran, a lot of juniors and seniors for the Demons on this team. And the Tigers, they got a lot of vets too. Of course, the shining star for them so far this half, though, the sophomore Oakley Cruz, he's been phenomenal in this half, and we've been seeing that a little bit more as he's racking up points left and right here. He's got all 10 of his buckets here in the second half.
And all the players on the floor for the Tigers in double digits. And you talk about that experience on both sides. It's showing here in the foul game. Both teams, their top scorers, McDowell and Butler, had 3 fouls coming into the quarter, but they have limited all those fouls. Both have fouls to give here in the final minute.
Yeah, and that's been huge for them, keeping McDowell, trying to keep Williams on the floor. That's great. That's been key for him so far.
McDowell will inbound with 50 seconds left. A 4-point game. Demons need points. Here's Shepard at the top. He'll give it up to Williams. Drew Conrad now. Thought about it. He'll pass it off. Williams in the corner. 3 off the front iron. Not going to go.
That's a tough shot. It was a little bit of a step back, side step 3. Got the timeout to call. Looked like foul, excuse me.
Fouls on Nick Stone. His first, team
Stone fouled him there with clock expiring as Barton was holding on to it. But that's a tough shot there from Williams. A bit of a side step, backside 3, but needed to get a shot up eventually. But that's a really tough look to try to hit.
Yeah, they really needed a shot up. 24 seconds now on the clock. That took 26 off. Now Bowman had a chance to run in for the layup. He won't go. And they're passing around. A foul gonna have to happen here for the Demons. And they will get it. McDowell gonna foul Butler.
Just about 10 seconds coming off of the clock. And this is one of those situations that's hard because the foul game's tough at the end of games like this when you've been in foul trouble throughout the game, because a lot of the guys that are your starters, they don't want to come out of the game. They're trying to be smart with the fouls, but it's hard when you're losing like this.
And that ball's loose. We'll catch up to it. Foul called there on Scheibel, but Jacob Bodeker able to catch up to it, save that ball from potential disaster.
That was almost total disaster, like you said there. They'll be going to the line, I believe, for the 4-point difference between the two teams.
Going to the line, Jacob Bedeker. Bodeker shoots 63.6% from the free throw line. He'll miss the first.
Just keep doing it.
14 and a half seconds on the clock. 58-54. And here's the back end of the 2 free throws for Bodeker.
Ooh.
He gets that one to fall.
Rolled around every bit of the rim it possibly could.
Kale Williams moving quickly. Inside to Shepard. Shepard coming down with it. He'll kick it back out. Conrad, step back 3. Bang! Big 3 there for Conrad. Brings it to within 2. 4 seconds on the clock. They're going to need a quick foul.
They're going to need one quick foul, and for a miss out of that one, they're out of timeouts. So, it's going to be a tough ask, but what a big-time shot. Just so much time ended up falling off the clock because they tried to get a look with Shepard at the rim, and it was just the pass was a little long, so he had to jump and reel it in. By the time he did that, the defense got there, and all out of sorts after that. Big-time shot by Conrad, but too much time off the clock there.
A lot of time. 12 seconds came off the clock in that possession. So this foul is going to happen early on, potentially even before the pass goes in.
It's going to have to be. They're going to have to work fast to get the Tigers at the line and hope for a miss and an opportunity at a deep 3 to tie this up, send us to extra innings.
If able to foul, they're only going to have a couple seconds to go down the court. Of course, it doesn't matter. The Tigers can knock down both free throws.
Yeah, because then they'll just back off, let them throw up whatever they want. There's no 4-point play in basketball yet.
Well, I mean, you could get fouled on the 3.
That's why they're gonna back off. Exactly.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
The Tigers still control their destiny in this one as they set up their inbound play.
Some teams, when they're up 3, like to foul as well to put the other team at the line.
Another smart tactic there. A lot of time coming off the clock. 2 seconds now remain as the foul is called.
Great play by the Tigers there. Looked like they had everyone running deep, and one person ended up coming back and just wide open. So much space there. It's like getting the first down in football to ice the game almost in that sense. And a lot of time came off the clock there.
It's going to take a miracle for the Demons. And starting with Clay Bullman at the line, they need him to miss one. And they get their prayers answered. 57-59. Bullman has a chance to make it a 3-point game. 2 seconds on the clock.
Now, if he misses this one, it almost puts the Demons in a worse spot in a sense because the clock will run off the board.
Very true.
Now the Demons get a chance to at least somewhat get a deep shot with the quarterback.
Deep throw, picked off. Jacob Barton seals the game with an interception. And the Tigers come into Washington and pull out the W.
Yeah, it didn't matter there. It seemed like the Demons were a little out of sorts on exactly where they wanted to be. Got to throw deep there on that one, and Barton read it perfectly. Was able to come in, snipe it away. A lot of that happening. A lot of deep throws across the court in this one, Joel, and that was just the perfect way to end this one, I guess, is with another deep throw attempt.
Offenses going off here today in the final 3 quarters of the game. A 2-point win, or 3-point win for the Tipton Tigers here on the road against Washington. Stay tuned for the Mitch King Farm Bureau Financial Services post-game show here right after the break.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Hey, this is Matthew Roeder, owner of Roeder Epoxy. I'm excited for the opportunity to help you turn your ordinary floors into extraordinary floors. Garages, basements, patios, offices, I'm ready to go to work for you. Roeder Epoxy and online at roederepoxy.com.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
At First Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with First today and see why together is better.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Welcome into the Mitch King Farm Bureau Financial Services post-game show. I'm Joel Keller here with Brady Barron, here live on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. We just had a thriller of a boys basketball game between the Washington Demons and the Tipton Tigers. Final score 60-57, Tipton on top. Brady, what are your first takeaways?
Yeah, it was a back and forth battle. The Demons got off to a quick start early in that one, but Tigers did a phenomenal job bouncing back, battling back into that one, forcing turnovers was really the driving force behind that and being aggressive at the rim. And they took off to a decently sized lead there before the Demons were able to battle back again. So like you said, exciting ball game. Both teams going back and forth, comeback efforts, and that comeback effort spurred on by having all their players on the floor. One of the things that really kind of stunted the Demon attack there in the first half, at the end of the first half, beginning of the second half, was foul trouble. They had Logan McDowell get in foul trouble, and Cale Williams also got in foul trouble there. And what really spurred their comeback was the chemistry between the players on the floor. They were able to connect on passes. Nick Stone had a phenomenal pass to the post. It was a little behind the back, shovel pass kind of thing. It was beautiful. And their chemistry really showed through there in that second half to lead the comeback effort. And it was capped off with a big three from Drew Conrad to really give the Demons hope at the end there. And they got the free throw they needed to miss, but just not enough time to make anything happen on the inbound.
You talk about the comeback. The Washington Demons were down 10, 50-40 going into the fourth quarter. They shut down the Tiger offense and outscored them 17-10, but they weren't able to get the job done, partially because Oakley Cruz came out to play.
Yeah, Oakley Cruz, the sophomore on this team, one of the young guys, one of the few young guys that gets minutes for them. He came out, averages just about 4 points per game, but today he showed up. He had 8 points, all in the second half. He hit some threes he was open on. He attacked the basket. He was all over the place down the stretch for this Tigers team. He was a big-time contributor for them in that effort to win this ball game.
And all Tiger starters had double-digit points. But on the other side, Demons, like you mentioned, they never gave up. They kept battling. And it was Drew Conrad with a big-time three there at the end that really gave Washington hope to go down 2 in the final seconds. And relying on some missed free throws, they got one. They couldn't get the other. Clay Bowman made that final free throw to make it a 3-point game, and they couldn't get that shot off there at the buzzer.
Yeah, just not a lot they could do there at the end earlier in the game. A lot of missed opportunities at the rim as well that you know they'd love to have back. now after the fact, but Drew Conrad down the stretch was phenomenal, as well as Logan McDowell and Nick Stone, able to make things happen with the ball in their hands and without the ball in their hands, making things happen. Seth Shepard, once again, great game off the bench. All his production really came in the second half. He finished with 9 points, 8 of those were second half baskets, off offensive rebounds for the most part as well. So just creating extra points to fuel that comeback effort, just not enough at the end there for the Demons.
Yeah, those extra possessions almost got the job done, but with the win, the Tipton Tigers now are 5-4, and the Demons have now dropped back to 500, 5-5 so far this season. Well, you've been watching the Mitch King Farm Bureau Financial Services post-game show on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. Our next game is going to be next Monday, a week from today, and the Demon girls are going to take on Centerville. So make sure you tune in that one. It should be a good one. Pre-game will start around 6:20, and the game will tip off at 6:30. So that's that, and we thank you guys for watching and tuning in. Join us next time, and have a great rest of your night.